and shit, and like.
I'd suck heaps of dicks for $20 million.
No one cares about your saggy tits and your fucking.
Is your name?
box.
Is
I want to beat her to death with her dead fetus.
We're not saying anything wrong. We're just saying that teachers fucking boys is hot.
Come in my ass.
We're not endorsing kid porn. We're just giving you an avenue to do it.
Always down.
I hate when they call us the pommies. You guys are the fucking prisoners. You fucking rapists with a tan.
How can you watch this through with like just laugh? Is that actually period blood?
Yes.
That's a lot. You'd have to like. You'd have to like.
Abortion or some shit like what the
Well,
fuck?
no, should I
Amanda.
suck dick now? Is that should I take it up the ass?
Only white privilege I believe in is white woman privilege.
Yeah.
White male privilege doesn't exist. They work for their shit. They work for their shit.
I'm fucking leaving. You guys are sickos. Don't be that misogynist.
You know who you're talking to here.
Listen here, bitch. Faggots, whores, penis. Come in your ass. Come in your mum's ass. Come in your dad's mouth.
Nothing beats a bottle of red wine and a fucking solid wank.
We're allowed to be hypocrites. That's the whole thing about
Yeah.
this. We are all hypocrites. I should have got a taller glass so it blocked more of the view.
Yeah.
Hi, we're back.
Hello.
Sort of.
I'm gonna have to do this all night because there's no cam that can get us all in at once.
That's what you had to do anyway.
Yeah, I
Isn't
know.
it?
Lucky I'm fucking.
Oh yeah, it was Normie though.
Lucky I can multitask.
Yeah, Normie couldn't come because he's gay.
Yeah,
Basically. Yeah.
It's all right.
He's gay.
It happens.
Oh, don't you hate when you get a fucking banana?
I mean,
and it's got bruise like all over it.
Bruised banana.
I hate bruised
it
banana.
wouldn't be a No Man's Land episode if someone wasn't eating within the first 30 seconds of the podcast.
And
Right,
Drew's
fuck
just
that.
eating
How,
bananas.
how annoying is bananas to eat though? They're like all
Bananas
masticky
and
shit.
baked beans.
Chip packet.
That's all you eat is bananas and baked beans. And then when you go to Thailand, you eat bananas and baked beans off little boys.
I still eat bananas, just different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bananas.
The two B's.
How do we get the
Best
chat?
bananas.
Yeah.
Are they
Baby
called
bananas.
plantains?
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
So we've done one podcast with two of us. Now we've fucking shot up to 3. Next week we might even get Normie. That'd
Oh,
be
he
fucking
was
exceptional.
meant to be here.
yeah,
He
I
was
know.
meant to be here.
Yeah.
Better things to do.
Next week, yeah. What is there better to do? Than
He was.
this?
I
that's
think
what I
he
mean.
got a late call up to Tash Peterson's podcast.
Well,
Yeah.
he might be there. There is some drama afoot in the territory.
Oh yeah. So apparently she lives up the road here.
She does. She doesn't live too far. I'm not going to say exactly where, obviously, for my
Doxing
safety.
her.
Just dox her on the pod. Yeah.
No,
Fucking who cares?
But we're definitely in the Adderdale suburb, and yeah, she lives close. She's got a bit of a beef with my housemate here, so
Ironically,
we're having currently in the background there. You probably see we've got a no vegans party.
Can't really see.
Can't really
Oh,
see
is that?
shit. But it's a
You
no,
can see the pool. That's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
nice.
But it's a no vegans party, and that triggered some bad blood.
Some
So
vegans.
She's threatened with a protest out the front. We haven't seen her yet.
Oi, how good's it? Oh, like you're gonna cop a protest. Okay. How about we all we'll bring the shotguns round.
Well, the funny thing is, like, it's like nearly Halloween, so it's probably the only time of the year you can hang out dead animal bodies out the front of your house and get away with it. So
See,
That's true.
The thing is,
she's really fucking with the wrong people at the
she
wrong
is
time.
protesting out the front, but you can't hear her because her vocal cords aren't quite as strong because of the lack of meat.
That's right, because
Yeah.
iron deficiency.
Throat deficiency.
Fucking everything deficiency with those cunts.
Yeah.
Yep.
What a sad life, eh?
Life deficiency.
Yeah.
I know Laura literally just sent me a video of my daughter just ploughing down steak. She's like 9 months.
Straight beef liver like the little
Yeah,
thing, eh?
yeah, straight up.
Josh, has she considered being a vegan?
Yeah. Oh man, what a terrible life you would have being a Oh, the holy water's here.
Yeah.
We got the fucking holy water.
We haven't blessed anything yet.
We have the holy water. This was straight from my Zia's house.
Your what?
That is holy then. That just sounds holy.
Yeah,
Like,
it
let's
is.
not fuck around water.
Holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't that a Dio song? Oh no, that was Holy Diver.
Diver, yeah. Dio. He's
Holy
dead. Isn't he?
water.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Did he die?
R.I.P.
Speaking of dead, we'll bring the mood right down straight away. Did you guys see that article I posted how basically Australia is going to be dead in a few years? The birth rate has pretty much declined, like we said, from the
Oh,
jab.
fuck's sake.
Are you about to tell us that the jab's not good, Josh? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
It is good. It is good.
Fuck,
Get it.
my mind.
First time.
Get
One
all
thing-
of them. Hit
one
every
thing-
chapter.
One thing I do find funny is now seeing all the people backpedal, but just discreetly, like we were talking about it in the car, people that are just like they know what's going on, and they're all like, I hate the government. Yeah, I always did. Ah, you were right.
Government
No, they
bad.
won't ever say you're right, though.
Nah. Because then they have to say that to themselves. And then they have to admit to themselves that
Is
all
this the
their
one?
beliefs they've ever had have been wrong.
Yeah,
And that must be crushing.
yeah.
You know?
Is this the one?
Talking
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
one of
Australia's birth rate hits rock bottom with severe consequences for economic future.
It's fine, though. They're flooding the country with the subcontinent. It's fine.
Hang on,
Just replace it.
are they trying to say that less people in the country is trouble for the country? That's interesting.
That's cool.
Wow. So, hang on a second. Let's get this right. So they've killed a few million people, and that's apparently not good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Genocide.
I'm learning so many
apparently,
things tonight.
It's weird how genocide has a knock-on effect to the future of the country. Weird that.
Well, it doesn't really because we're just importing them from fucking India. And
Yeah, that's what I mean. There will be no Australians, dude. The
Yeah.
birth rate.
I gotta
no one can
say,
have
man,
fucking kids.
I'm done. Like,
When
as
do
a
we have
group,
a sausage dog breed?
I fucking can't stand Indians anymore. I'm just done with them. I gave them a chance.
Rax.
Well,
that
no,
means
like-
you're
Oh,
done with your-
Hang on. So like we've got all these like fucking other races coming in. Like so, it's like dog breeding at the moment. You know how there's like every now and then there's like a really rare anomaly, like a sausage dog.
I'm glad you
When
said
are we
it
gonna
on me.
get that
Okay,
version
Normie.
of a human? Like a fucking, like
A sausage human.
Yeah, like a long neck or something.
A long
A
neck.
long neck or like a short leg or
You know how
Can't
like
wait to see a
you know how
long
they
neck
say that
human.
like being
reckon-
racist is treating a whole group as a certain thing.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's the other way. I think individually, if you attack someone for their skin color or whatever, that's racist.
Yeah, fucking
but if you say Indians smell, that's not racist. It's just
It's also fact.
fucking
So,
Indians smell.
yeah.
So that's what happens, right? That's not racist. But if I
called
go, you
observation.
fucking smell, that's kind of a cunty thing to do.
If I'm eating fucking korma curry for breakfast, then my pits are going to leak some shit that's probably not that enjoyable for other people to endure.
Yeah. But like, fuck, man, I've been working with a few guys. So I'm going to shame this cunt because I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to give you his name, but
His name's Sandeep, Baldeep Singh. Baldeep
this fucking
Singh.
dude,
Ask
right? I'm doing a job for him, and he wants this deck out the front of his house. So he lives in Hillary's. His house worth about 12 mil, probably, somewhere around that. He wants this nice deck,
small
and
penis. Small penis.
he's an Indian
tiny,
dude.
tiny
So I'm
penis.
like, sure, I'll do
Tiny
it. So I
pinder.
do it, and then he halfway through he's like, oh, actually, I want to do this, and I'm like, cool. I'll charge you more for that. So he's like, all right, no worries. And he goes, oh, actually, I want to do that. And he just kept loading shit on, right? So I'm charging him each time. And then we get to the end, and then he just doesn't want to pay. And I'm like, well, you're charging me so much. And I go, yeah, we fucking discussed
Yeah,
this.
as discussed.
And you said, okay. And then he's like complaining about it. He paid me some of it, but not all of it. So I'm like, well, you get some of the work, but not all of it. And then he's like, well, I'm going to take you to court and sue you and all this shit. And I go, mate, it's like $500.
yeah.
You've got a $12 million fucking house, cunt.
That's why though.
Like, yeah.
it's called petty claims court for a reason.
I'm just like, do it, dude. You just owe me $500.
Yeah,
Like, I don't give
plus
a fuck.
court fees.
Yeah. And so he was just threatening with it, right? And then like and then he's like trying to be all nice again because he wants to get it passed with me. And I'm just like, I'm not doing shit for you, mate, until you pay me my fucking money.
This
But
is
he's
where you
that
need
much
to
of a
start doing-
tight-fisted
you
cunt.
need to learn how to extort people, Drew.
Oh, I just can't.
You know?
Finger him.
Yeah.
All right.
Finger his
absolutely.
cock.
But he's Indian, so it'll be like
Finger
hot
his
and
urethra
fucking.
Have you
and
considered dunny
bruise his
flushing it?
urethra and ask for more money.
Yeah.
But like, it's
Tongue
true.
is
Like,
urethra.
everyone that I've said that to, they say the same thing. It's like, yeah, that's why he's rich.
Yeah,
because
of
he's
course,
a
that's what I'm-
tight-fisted asshole.
All of these, I've met a lot of these motherfuckers, and they're rich because they don't spend fucking money on anything
No.
or anyone.
No, no,
That's why I'm poor.
selfish.
That's why I'm poor.
Yeah,
probably.
giving out
definitely-
too many beers, fucking lending things to people, helping people.
Yeah.
It'll definitely help with one thing when you're paying what fucking $18.
Yeah,
a
that's
beer.
right.
Well, and when you're paying $3,000 for one bag of shopping, it's great. Who's put your hand up, and listeners, who's enjoying life in Australian society right? It's fucking great.
Is this Australia?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I thought it was China.
I thought it was North
Ah,
Korea.
Shit, yeah.
Soon to be.
North Korea's probably better at the moment.
Okay.
Their groceries would be cheap as fuck.
Yeah, true. Good internet too.
Yeah.
South
It's-
Korea, no, North Korea too.
Yeah, it basically.
North Korea Judgment Day.
Basically, going to have to get your shopping on Zip Pay soon, to be able to pay it off over 6 months.
then you'll have to pay your Zip with PayPal paying for.
Yeah. Just keep going between them until you eventually end up on the street.
Pretty soon you have so much debt you just by default become the CEO of PayPal. They're like, oh, we didn't allow for this, so do you want the company?
Well, you know, just keep fucking doing your own like service checkout and just take shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fucking, I'm all
Can
for it.
confirm, do it. The only time I go to Coles or Woolies is to steal something. Otherwise, I'm shopping at the local farmers market, which
Yeah,
I'll never steal
and you never
from.
steal from them. No.
Look, it's in the name. The area is not called pay for what you grabbed. It's called self checkout, and
Yeah.
I like to check out myself.
Yeah.
without paying.
Yeah.
I like to check out whatever I want to check
That's
out.
right. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
checking things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just onions and potatoes. That's all that I seem to be buying.
And it doesn't say anything on there that it's self checkout. It doesn't say that everything has to be checked out either.
As
So
far as
I'll check
I'm-
out what I want.
As far as I'm concerned, I didn't sign a contract to allow them to take my fucking photo every time I go in there. So
That's true.
I'll just grab something and that'll be our bill of exchange. How about we call it
yeah.
even? Motherfuckers. I haven't been in I went in a Coles once the other week, and that's the first time I've been in a Coles or a Woolies for like 3
It's horrid.
years.
It's horrible.
Man.
Everything in there feels like an assault on the senses. The lights are bright as fuck.
Dude, you
the
feel
music
like
is
shit
too loud. Yeah.
when you go in there. It's like,
Fuck
Yeah, it's true.
I swear it's deliberate. Like,
My tinnitus gets way worse. in
You,
there.
you know
Like,
what I was like when I got that AIDS about 2 months ago, and I was telling you I had vertigo for about 2-3 weeks. I had it really fucking bad. I had to go into Coles and grab something, and as soon as I walked in, it got real
Yeah.
intense, and I was there for 5 minutes. I had to put my hood over, and I was like, I have to leave. I couldn't even think about what I was doing. I was basically an NPC,
It, like,
just walking around. It's like-
it would be a worse nightmare for someone with fucking MS or someone with like light sensitivity, because it is like
It's bright. And
Fuck,
everything
it's
is
bright.
white. All the fucking like the bays for like getting milk and all that shit. That's all glowing
It's
white.
horrible. Like you walk up to the doors and it's like as they open. And you're like, oh, what is this called?
Oh, dude,
your hours now.
the other day, you remember that fucking cunt
Come
that was
in.
on like whatever the fuck he's on in a club, and he's like going and like dancing like this. Remember that guy?
Oh, I saw
they
the
interviewed him.
interview.
Yeah.
I know. And he's like, no, I took four fucking.
Yeah, he's hell good sport about it too. He's just like, yeah, I was fucked.
I mean, how could you not be? Like,
Yeah.
you look like a comic book character.
That guy though you can tell he's a drug enthusiast.
Yeah.
He's like Molly.
Yeah.
I am an enthusiast. Let me tell you about it.
He's got scores on the board at home. He's like, right, I did 8 last night and I lived, so let's go for 9.
Dude, I had a mate when we were younger, when we all first moved up to Perth, and you start trying drugs.
Never did
I was
anything,
like,
I was a
bro,
good boy."
you know when you're telling your friend, oh, you've got to try fucking ecstasy. It's fucking, when you're young. Telling him, and he comes up to Perth, and we're all sitting there, and I look over, and someone's giving him a fucking crack pipe, and he's having a toke on the old glass Barbie, and then like. He must have been 6 months. I was like, oh, this isn't good. And then 6 months later, sitting on the couch with him, and he's just cooked, and he's like, I fucking love drugs, eh? And he's like gurning and shit. And I was like, well, he's gone. He's
So
done.
how is Stephen Hitler?
I think he may be dead. I never saw him much after that, so I think he's dead.
Oh, you remember, like, I don't know if you experienced the same thing, but like when when you're younger and everyone's sort of trying stuff out, like, start off on piss, obviously, and like cigarettes, and then you do some weed, and then you might step it up to some other harder shit, but then like out of all my friends, there was like 90% of them kind of did it and then went, all right, this is cool. It's not an everyday thing. It's just a once every couple of months thing. But then there was like 10% of my mates who were like, this is fucking awesome. I'm going to do it every day.
I was one of them.
I was one of those. How good's MDMA? I'm going to do this every day of my life.
Dude, how funny is it that that's what we grew up in, and now the kids are like, "Oi, we should experiment in cutting our dicks off."
Yeah.
It's fun.
You know what would be awesome is if we cut our tits off and change sexes. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you know those orifices?
That's pretty
that
hardcore,
hang off
though.
you?
It's
Cut 'em
hardcore.
off.
It's more hardcore than taking some ecstasy.
Yeah,
Like I've woken up with a dry mouth
feels
before.
better too.
Not missing a dick and or tits.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like those dudes now, like if they're, around our age now, the guys that just went fucking way too hard, they like everyone else has got families and kids and a fucking house and shit, and they're just fucking cooked.
They
Like,
literally still got Sandstorm on repeat. that guy. That fucking
guy, yeah.
That's what, like, exactly like you said. All the fucking squids in school, like in our year, because we like 15, 16, we were already hitting pingers and weed and all the good stuff.
Yeah.
All the
Double-
fucking
double
squids that were
fingers.
like studying and being good boys and girls. We got to like 25, 30 and sorted our lives out, and
Yeah.
they went, hey, we should try crack now.
Yeah.
50%
Yeah,
of them are actual
So
drug
they-
addicts and their life is ruined.
And
And
they-
we're
so
like,
what
you
is-
did it wrong.
They
cunt. You did
still
it
live in
backwards."
Bunbury. They still live in Bunbury.
Well, they're in Bunbury. They don't live, but
Yeah.
they're in Bunbury.
They're in the gutter.
So what you're saying is taking drugs is a good thing when you're young. You should do it.
Same as skateboarding, man. When you got fucking rubber bones, get into it. Give it
That's
a whirl.
true. That's
You
very
don't-
true.
You don't go, I'm 40. Oh, I'm going to try fucking inline roller skating for the first time.
Man, yeah, nah, it's fucking terrible. Like, try skateboarding now, and like, if you stack it, that's like you're out for a week. You just fuck your
I
wrist
ate
or
shit
that's-
on the electric board about 3 months ago, maybe. So we're flying down around where the bell tower is. You know how it's all cobblestoney, and I like basically went to carve. I've got carving wheels on it, and as soon as I carved, it was so bumpy, it just skidded out, and I took half of my fucking hand off here, and it's grown back with like this lump. I don't know what's in there, but my whole hand, even at
Is
the
that-
gym,
is that
anything, it
better or
fucking
worse-
hurts.
Better or worse wank grip?
It's more aggressive.
Does it lock in? Does it lock in? Like,
so thankful for it.
Is it like- is it-
appreciate or regret it?
It's like another claw that comes out.
is it a second thumb that just like, oh.
You can do the hell shocker, bro, and there's one coming out here. It's
The way
just
things are, you might
it's
be
like
able
this,
to, you might be able to promote a type of surgery here, like a fucking
bone spurs.
like a Spence groove.
Get your bone
Get your
spurs
Get your
installed.
Spence groove and fucking have a glidier wank than you've ever had.
how's those fucking dudes that do the downhill things and they got the little steel plates on their hands?
Fuck that noise.
Those guys are next level.
Fuck that noise. They are chirping down those fucking
Fuck
hills.
yeah.
Like,
They're like temporary Australians. Not far. They're like, it's like when you
Yeah.
buy your motorbike. They're like, yep, sign up to being a temporary Australian. What do you? Have you got your will in order? Which casket would you like when you die?
I was going to say, I would argue they're temporary humans because they are hitting another fucking plane of existence.
Yeah.
Like what?
There's this dude that does one down. Oh, this might be. Oh, there's fucking heaps of them. There's a guy that does this in Colombia. He's a Colombian dude, and he's going down like for fucking like half an hour, man.
Dude,
this might be it.
The gnarliest
11
thing,
minutes.
The
of this.
gnarliest thing is the power slides they do. They're doing
Yeah.
80 k's an hour and they're
I
power
know.
sliding. Like, fuck that.
It's fucking cool. And this guy's going down, right? And he gets taken out by a dog because the dog goes, rah, like tries to attack him.
That's the problem. It's like a car comes, anything gets in your way.
honky nut.
Dude, the cars do come all the fucking time.
Those fucking he die? He must have been a skateboard. No, he like got fucked by a horse and it came in his ass. It's like,
Well, that is quite possible in Colombia.
how
Probably a
Steve
donkey.
Irwin, like you're like, oh, he must have died from a crocodile, but then he
Your
gets
mate's
killed,
back.
killed by a
You missed us, didn't you, Jeff?
He don't.
He definitely
Don't
missed us.
even bring
we've
that
got your
fucking
head.
pleb up.
We got your head, the back of your head, somehow. Ross, what happened?
Get that
this
the
fucking
camera must have
fucking
shifted.
Get that
delicious
fucking
beer,
head. Hey, Sav. How are you, man?
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, you were covered over.
Sav, Mamma Mia.
Hello, Sav.
Is it Sav?
Yeah.
Hi, Sav.
Yeah.
Love Sav.
Well, it's kind of like with those
Sav makes
guys.
The best
It's like
fucking focaccia
it's
you
kind of
ever
like with
had in
those
your life.
with those guys, like like Steve Irwin died. He didn't die by getting eaten by a crocodile. Like he
Yeah,
got
that's-
died by a fucking stingray.
He got stung by a stingray. Like that's
Yeah.
that's in terms of animals being apt for their name. It's
Yeah.
not called a
But they do
high
Well,
rate,
it's true.
They look
Yeah.
aggressive though.
He was fucking with it.
They look scary.
but it
There was
fucking
some
stung
other-
him.
yeah,
It fucking stung him
It's
good.
like the same with what's his name? The
it wasn't just a little
the
sting though. It
Schumacher.
Was like, it was like a fucking
Schumacher?
harpoon through the
How did he
arm,
die?
wasn't it?
Is it Schumacher?
Is he dead?
No, sorry. Who's the cunt that? I don't know.
Senna.
They're all the same. No, the guy that died in the ski accident. Or
no,
is
no,
he?
he's not
yeah.
dead, but that's Schumacher, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. No,
just
no,
had an
but
accident.
he's fucking
What the hell?
vegetable.
It's like
Like-
Stephen Hawking, right?
Let him
He's a
go.
vegetable.
Yeah, well,
And-
worse than he
and-
can't talk or communicate. I don't think.
And what's
the
the,
point?
the block guy? What's his name? For Ken Block.
Ken Block, he's dead.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I
Ken
was
Block.
there. I was
R.I.P.
there.
Helicopter crash with his son
No,
and his son's
he
friend or something.
he was in Utah. I was there at the time because we had it popped up on my news feed. It was a snowmobile accident.
Oh wait, no, that was Colin McRae. I'm thinking, oh really? He's dead.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, Ken
Oh,
Block crashed
that was-
into a
but-
snow.
Colin
Not even-
McRae?
Not even that surprised.
Who
me,
was Peter? Was it Peter Brock that died up in
Peter
the hills?
Brock.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Peter Bourne.
Here?
Peter Bourne.
Yeah.
Perth Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
Targa
You're
Rally.
like Bathurst master and you die in fucking Kenwick.
Yeah. Some fucking sketchy cunt comes out of the road. No, he can't. Have you guys got any fucking ciggies?
Yeah, where did he die? Where did Peter Brock die? I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
No,
fell
yeah, it's
off
up in the
Green
hills, man.
Mountain Hill.
You know that O'Brien's? Have you been to that road? It's fucking hectic, man. I mean, you're supposed to go on like a souped-up car or a motorbike or something, but basically all it is like this straight road that goes for 6 kilometers or so, and it's got like a massive dip, and then a big up, and then another massive dip, and then it finishes, and then you go do around all over the place, and like you go on a motorbike and you clock 200 and something. And when you get to like the dip of the first, you feel your stomach and everything just like you feel like you're getting some G-force when you fucking go on. It's hectic.
I always forget that you have your temporary Australian status. Every time Drew gets on his bike, it may be the last.
It might be,
It
yeah.
may
Sorry,
That's
sir.
true.
Can I see your tired of living license? Sure thing.
Well, getting on a
gonna do-
motorbike, especially in Perth at any point, yeah, you're definitely risking it, even if you're just going to the shops.
What's your top speed?
The top speed I've done,
Yeah.
235.
Yep,
that was
you'll be
going
dead
out
soon.
to Vinny's place.
Yeah.
That was scary, that
But
one.
it's questionable with Drew. If you hear like, oh, Drew died, you're like, rock climbing, shot himself,
Rip start
Gone wrong.
cock climbing,
or motorbike, or
felching,
no. I was going to say transvestite orgy in Thailand, but
or he was playing guitar so fast he caught on fire.
No. He played a solo and it had a 25th fret. Oh, hang on. They've got 27 frets.
None of you
fucking-
said ladyboys out of all of that.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, we
that's because of that.
That could be from anyone.
That's
though.
because we think better of you, Drew. That's all.
Ladyboy orgy
Excuse
in
me.
Thailand, like
Drew.
choking on dicks.
Oh, did you see the ladyboys last night?
Nah.
You didn't see him
Where?
at the fucking bar at Avery.
Drew
Oh,
did. He's
no,
got
no.
a-
Yeah, there was
eye
two of
for
them.
him. He's got an eye.
I
for
got an
him.
eye for ladyboys. I can pick them out of a. Or anyone could these ones. They were fucking obvious.
You can smell them.
Were they
Smell 'em.
manchongs?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Were they band-
Remboan.
They were Thai. They were Thai. Both of them were Thai.
Chanti.
Well, they could have been Chinese, but I'm pretty sure they were Thai.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I've forgotten all.
And there was heaps of dudes that didn't know. And I was just laughing at it.
Should be like, oh, go
Oh,
hit on
what?
that chick, man. She's
Yeah.
awesome.
People were trying to hook in.
Yeah,
with it.
fuck yeah. They look good, man.
You didn't see their face, did you? The ones that were trying to hook in? You didn't see who it was.
Well, one of them was
Oh,
Josh
good.
Spencer. And
yeah. Oh, shit. I was hoping you didn't see their face.
yeah.
Oh.
Nah, I didn't, unfortunately. But yeah, they actually did look pretty good, and they were getting hit on a lot.
Good dicks.
I don't know. Didn't see that part.
Hang on,
I was going to
love it-
ask.
I love it that you're a fucking tranny connoisseur now, and you're like, they look pretty good.
Connoisseur.
I went up and felt their fucking where their cocks used to be, and it was
Used to be.
pretty smooth.
No, they still got them, man. They still got their cocks.
So you did feel it. So you
No,
are
I
a
just know
connoisseur.
that they
Point
do.
Made.
Like the Simon Cowell of
I
tranny
matched the
judging?
fucking.
Like-
I matched the fucking chick. Rob, you've got a visitor. I matched a chick on fucking Bumble or something, and she was
Grindr.
chatting for a while, and she goes, "Yeah, Grindr," and she goes, "Oh, we should go on a date or something." I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, and I just said, "Look, no offense or anything, but I have to ask this because you're Asian, so I have to ask." I go, "You're not a ladyboy, are you?" And she's like, "Well, not really."
Technically
What
not.
does that mean?
Well, it means that she's had everything done. She goes, so I'm basically a woman now.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
she said.
There's no basically.
That's what she said.
What are your
I'm
chromosomes?
said-
Let
I'm
me
basically
make
a
it-
millionaire.
Let me make it simple.
I'm just
What are your chromosomes?
$999,000 away.
Well, that's what she said. And she goes, is that a problem? I go, yeah, it's a fucking problem.
But
I'm not
wait,
doing that.
this
She goes,
is-
but I've got a vagina and everything. I'm like, yeah, but it's a makeshift one.
Yeah,
hang
for
on.
you, but yeah, I've got a pocket pussy at home, and that's probably more real than yours.
Yeah.
Can we just wind this back and the attitude on this bitch? How she said, "Is that a problem?" Like,
Yeah, they asked me if
Like
it's a
it's
problem.
just a normal everyday thing. Like, who doesn't want a tranny?
But man,
Like,
imagine
if
what
you're
it's gonna-
straight now. You just want a dude
Well,
with a
where-
fucking.
Yeah, but you get
rubber
shamed
vagina.
for it if you don't do it.
Where else can we apply this? Are you
Well,
a virgin?
I'll
well,
happily be
basically,
shamed.
yes.
Yeah.
But imagine what like
Are
the
you
younger
gay?
dudes in like
basically.
imagine like the 18-year-olds in like 5 or even now, but like 5 to 10 years, they're gonna have to put up with so much of this because how many people are cutting their cocks off at the moment? Like all these trannies.
You literally
Like
gonna
Western
have to
trannies.
get a chromosome test. They'll
Fuck
have,
yeah.
They'll have them like those fake fucking COVID tests.
No, that's what I mean.
Like, spit on here. I wanna
It'll be
see
a
your X
PCR.
one.
You just got to dip it up the fanny and then just wait 10 minutes. Yep.
A tranny tester. We should make one. We will sell millions.
TCR
We do it now. We'll fucking clean up.
Yep.
But
I mean, we should have the patented No Man's Land TCRs.
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to go.
Have you had your
Fucking
TCR? I want to make sure you're not going to get
I mean, that
sick
does-
with
if-
tranny.
if
I
nothing
don't want
else-
to get sick with tranny.
That feels like some good merch. I'm sure we could get some because there's fucking millions of them out there that are never going to get used. We'll get some from somewhere and just put the logo on it and start handing them out instead of USB sticks.
you just go up to her and just jab her with a needle and take some blood and go, see, I'll be back in a minute.
Just hang on. I just need to check.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened.
It's Volkswagen-ish. There's a latch. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's what that ladyboy in Patong did. Like,
Patong sounds like a place that'd have trannies.
fucking got heaps of them.
Padong?
Padong.
Yeah.
Dong.
Big dong,
And why
Patong.
does everything in Thailand sounds like dong?
Dong. It does. Even Vietnam's even worse for
It's
that.
a phallic place.
Vietnam's got dong in everything.
Patong, like when you walk down that main strip, that might be the most hedonistic fucking place I've ever been because
Yes.
I was looking at there were ticking boxes everywhere,
And then-
monkeys, fucking hicksters, prostitutes,
Dude.
trannies. I'm like,
Okay, and now take
fucking-
that, what you just
What was
said,
this place again?
go to Pattaya times 3
Oh,
at
fuck
least.
that. I
It's
don't ever wanna
fucking,
go there.
it's an abortion. It should just be,
Abortion sounds like the only thing that was missing from the main street. of Patong.
probably does have
What's
it.
the best place to stay there, just for no reason? What's the
In
best?
Patong?
Yeah, the best hotel to stay. For just someone else was asking.
Asking for a friend.
Someone else is asking.
Yeah, I have someone.
Yeah.
Mum wanted to go there for sure.
Don't go there.
Yeah.
Stay
Nah,
somewhere
Patong's
else.
alright. I think
Stay
Patong's
in-
good.
Stay in Panwa. Way
What
better.
place has the most lady boys? Just so we know to stay
I would
away from
say
that one.
Pattaya would have more.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
I'll
I would
book a
say
flight there next week.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Man, it is fucking great. It's weird. It's just like when you go there, you feel like you're a Cedo because you're there, and you're not. You're just there because you wanted to see what
But
it's like.
just being a part of it, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you think everyone's looking at you like the girls, like, so everyone goes on holiday as Russians, everyone, and they probably all don't know the deal.
Yeah.
Like I didn't and lots of other people. And so then the women are looking at you like, oh, you're one of them cunts that just goes around like touching kids or
See,
whatever.
that was the
And it's
problem.
like, no.
When I was in Patong,
Correct.
everyone that was there looked like they meant to be there for a specific reason.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
there was
sure.
a lot of a particular kind of human being that was there.
Yeah.
Your late 40s, like
Oh,
elderly
it's-
man that hasn't seen a vagina.
I
for
thought
a
you were
very
just
No,
long
you're
time.
definitely right, but
describing
then-
Drew, you're like,
Yeah, I'm early 40s.
years old, fucking-
But then Pattaya is that, but even worse because they're like 60, 70, 80. they're fucking old, man.
I've-
It's terrible.
That sounds shit.
So we got
It's bad.
something to announce to everyone.
Oh, do we?
Drew
Oh, really?
has decided to spread his wings
Oh,
and go to South America.
oh, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm
But
changing.
he's going to
Changing it
be highly disappointed when he gets there and sees the lack of ladyboys.
Well, there must be something.
Josh,
There's got to be something.
It'll be
you just-
donkey fuckers. That'll be the next one.
you just said Southeast Asia wrong.
No, there's definitely heaps
South
of.
America.
What do they call them?
South America.
What do they call trannies in South America? What do they call trannies in South America?
El Tranny.
El tranny. El tranio. What do they call
The tranny?
I mean, technically,
Travesti.
Probably do.
travesti.
travesti is used in Latin America to designate people who were assigned male at birth
If
and
you,
developed female.
That
you
sounds
remember
way
one
more
word,
Italiano.
travesti.
Travesti.
Surely that would be in Italiano as well, right? Like that sounds. That
Travesti.
doesn't sound.
Was Spanish.
Probably is. So yeah. What's the bet?
But you just go like that. Travesto.
Il travesto. Ser poco dio de mayo.
Yeah, basically.
And you go into Charlie's to do your shopping next week. Ah, travesti. Where?
Porco dio matroia. Travesti.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't know, yeah, but I'm pretty sure, like, in Colombia, I was going to go to Medellin, where
Medellin?
where Chalo's from.
Yeah.
And so I set my fucking.
Isn't he from is he from there? I thought he was from it's like a hell.
Oh, I think it's outside of there, but that's the closest city. I
Fucking
think.
hell, that is ground zero for all the
Yeah.
What's his face? Fucking.
Bogota. It's out of Bogota where he's from.
Oh, I
It's
thought
like-
it was from. Or maybe his missus
It's
is
got
from
a hell
Medellin.
long word, like something like that.
It's called travesti.
Throat wobbler mangrove.
Monty Python reference.
Yeah, but like, there's heaps of hookers and shit there, man.
So
It's
good.
like Hooker Central in fucking Colombia. Like it's like the Thailand of America.
Well, didn't that
Yeah.
like all my mates that have been
Sick.
to Brazil have said that it's
No wonder
it's
you're
a
going.
literal it's a literal 3-to-1 ratio of like
Trannies.
smoking hot women to guys.
Trannies.
Yeah.
Trannies and
I-
trannies.
I have been to Argentina. And-
Argentina.
Yeah, can confirm there's some good, there's a lot of women that sort of
trannies
have this
there.
little,
Good trannies there.
and have this little moustache like this and this nice comb over, like shaved up, and they do this a lot. And I felt like I fit right in, you know?
It felt natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can goose step everywhere around
We've
that
got
country.
we've got an Italian.
Wait, Josh, how many Reichs did they have there?
We have an
I think they're up to 4.
All right.
we have an Italian to tell us what trannies are, and they're called
yeah,
viados.
cool.
Viados. Viados.
I feel like they got that wrong.
Viados. Ah,
Via
interesting.
from people of the Via Road. What?
We got to get Sav back on. Sav's got some fucking great stories, eh? And like I was saying before, the best focaccia you ever have in your life, that man makes. I went to his house and I was like, what the? It's like, focaccia's focaccia. It's nice. Yeah, it is. And you're like, I just came out of my ass somehow.
Well, if we get Sav on in place of you, we'll have 4 drummers on the podcast, and it will be complete.
Well, yeah.
That's true. The drums.
That was
no
nice.
drums,
That
land.
was nice last week, wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
was.
Little drum
That
chat.
was nice.
We did a whole
You
Patreon
missed
where
out,
we're
bro.
supposed
He
to
was
say
telling
dirty
us.
shit, and all we did was talk about drums.
Honestly, I'm sure there was a point where all 3 of us forgot that we were actually doing a
Yeah.
podcast for a second. We're like,
Yeah.
we've been
This
talking
doesn't
about
happen
drums
very
for half an hour.
Well, I program MIDI drums, boys. Fucking, yeah.
You're more
Yeah,
of a drummer
all
than
right,
half the
whatever.
drummers in Perth already.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What are drums is usually the response you get from most drummers. What is drums?
He's got a drum pad.
Yeah. Well, I haven't played much, to be honest. I don't know if you have.
So once again, you're the same as most drummers in Perth.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I played for 5 minutes today. I'm done for like at least a week. I still got it. And just leave.
Remember, like when you were
That's all
younger
you
and you
know.
used to play for 8 hours a
I've
day.
got what I need.
I'm still fucking awesome.
And then
I've got what
I
need.
remember-
I don't need to develop at the moment. I
Yeah.
can just sit here for a while.
As
you
from
know?
our conversation the other night, I remember when I used to look forward to finishing work so I could play drums for like 6 hours straight, and
Yeah.
now I'm like,
Yeah, you
play
force yourself.
drums. I don't want to play drums.
Yeah, you
I
force
think
yourself.
though, when you're not in a band, you tend to just play when you enjoy it.
Yeah, when you
When you want-
romanticize how amazing it is, and then when you have to set it up, pack it up, pay for the
Man,
fucking shit.
if you could just if you had your own studio, like we've talked about, just set up guitars on the wall, all amps
That
set
sounds
up, drum
enjoyable.
kit.
That sounds
you do-
enjoyable. But
Yeah.
you don't get tracks sent to you by him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
If
Do you know how hard it is?
Suck
I
shit.
sit there and listen to it and go, well, I could just play something else and I'd feel good about myself right now. And I'd do that for 10 minutes and then I can just get on with my day. It's really, because I listen to it, I don't know where to start.
Yeah, because he literally
Because
just
their program.
yeah.
And they're
He
not
goes,
human.
Let me
yeah,
program
possible.
something that no one can play.
Basically,
and then
yeah.
when you can't,
thank you
I'll
for
tell
it.
you what a piece of shit you are. It's like, you fucking
That is
useless.
exactly what it is.
It's like, have
exactly.
you ever heard of 256th notes?
Don't get me wrong, it makes shit better because it makes me do shit that people
Yeah.
can't do. But like,
Nah, for sure.
But
yeah.
I fucking hate.
Have
for
you
it.
ever tried cutting your dick off?
I'm thinking about it.
It
I'm
might
actually
help. There might be
considering it.
less friction when you're doing your double
actually
kicks. You're like,
considering it.
I'll tell you what the ultimate scenario would be is exactly as you've outlaid. Like you walk in, it's your own studio, your kit's set up, your sticks are there and everything. You walk over, you don't sit down at the drum kit and you grab a bass guitar and start
that's
enjoying music
That's
again.
it. Having all that shit's like having a
And
gym
just
in your
doing
own
own-
house. You're not going to use it.
I got my bass back actually a couple of weeks ago. I was saying I've been playing it. It's fun because you can actually track bass rather than programming it, and it is fun. I forgot how fun
bass
bass
is,
Just
bass is the
tracking bass by
funnest
itself.
instrument to play
Just
out
tracking
of.
bass by itself. Yeah, that
everything.
sounds
Dude,
fucking mad.
being a bass player, you may not be getting all the fucking women, but you may be getting only the men.
Yeah.
But
That's all right.
you get to go and get fucking hammered
No, but
and
this-
be a piece of shit the whole
And
tour.
getting wanked off by guys who own dicks is
Wait,
way better
wait.
than people who don't own dicks. Right?
Some neck-bearded guy comes up and you've got your 9-string bass and he's just like, bro, that is fucking sick. And you only
Let's
been
be
playing
honest.
the top string.
That
by
happens
the way.
to everyone except the singer in metal bands.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like
It's 'cause-
drumming, I got more pussy drumming than I did guitar.
Have you
Which
noticed
was
that
weird.
Everyone wants to fucking talk drums, and the last thing you want to
Yeah.
talk about when you get off stage is drums. Like, listen, cunt, I've got about an hour and a half of fucking pack up, so
Yeah.
give me some space.
And you've
we'll
just
talk
got
later.
no energy left.
Do you think it might be something though? Like, let's take, I forgot their name. That band with Mitch Locker, he died.
Suicide.
Let's take them for example. Classic metal band. The whole band looks like a bunch of homeless bums, and then the singer looks like a normal dude, scene kid that would get the chick. And they're like, "Why will we never get women?
'Cause
They
it-
got
yeah.
neck beards, and they were fucking."
It's an actual metal band and then
Yeah.
a cool kid.
Yeah.
Like the metal band's like, fuck, we need someone up front who doesn't look like a fucking dungeon dweller, like some Warhammer enthusiast.
Why can't we get all the women? It's fucking bullshit.
I'm sitting here painting all of my figurines and I don't know why the chicks aren't coming around.
running around doing
Well, you wouldn't get-
Pokemon Go after the show.
I mean, there's
put
two
this-
things. There's two things. Firstly, you're in a metal band, so the chicks you're getting. Have you seen fucking metal chicks? They're not. I know they've improved a little bit.
They
At least-
fuck way better though.
At least
reckon?
they're
Way
chicks.
better because they're insecure.
Because they used to be men.
They're insecure and they have something to prove. Like it's fucking brilliant.
Oh, I don't know. I never met really many that were any good. Like any ones that wanted to bang, I was just like,
Nah, that's a you problem. bro.
Maybe
that
it's
sounds
maybe
like a you problem.
Maybe maybe they're a little bit better in the pocket because the music's a bit harder to groove to, so their rhythm's a bit better.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
They're just doing polyrhythms on you, and you're like, I can only come to polyrhythms. Ah.
I mean, you wouldn't get into metal.
That's where you're going with your drumming.
Yeah.
I expect you to, that when you bring a woman home, you play
Yeah.
them your MIDI drums. You're like, you need to fuck like this.
Jesus. You wouldn't get in a metal band to try and get pussy.
No.
You just wouldn't. You'd be picking like
Nah,
what?
you get in a metal band to get bussy. There's boy pussy. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say before. When you're a bass player, you don't have to worry about guys or girls because no one wants to talk to the bass player. It's perfect.
Speaking of Bussy, I'm really sad that he's not here. My mate Chris was going to come tonight and he was going to start bringing some shit out, but he bailed. I'm really sorry.
Well,
He's
was
the
he?
guy who was talking about avalanching, snowbanning, which is where you take a shit into into a container,
Snowmanning.
freeze it, and then put it up the other person.
That's right. I was trying to remember
He
what
was
that
only
was
gonna
called
come
when I was
tonight.
doing it the other day. Oh, I mean,
Don't turn it off. Just glad wrap it.
Just down.
But
Oh,
yeah, he
maybe
was telling me
because
that
you're
he was
getting
going to
the
come
direct blast
tonight,
of
but he couldn't make it. But he said he will make one now that we've got the new location kind of set up like this.
yeah, I like this. What does everyone think of the new studio?
It's good,
fucking
man.
Great.
Fucking
And
wonderful.
it's easy to move the glass for gay pornos as well.
Yeah, we could bar for.
like,
We
it's
should.
not-
Well, we were saying we have the
we can
have
do
the human
what's the old
centipede.
move where you shit on the table and someone lies underneath?
Yeah.
I've never played it. I don't-
Oh, it's yeah. What is that? Cleveland Steamer.
Is it a Cleveland
It's a
Steamer?
Cleveland Steamer.
It's not the Boston Strangler. What's the John McAfee one called where you shit through a hammock into his mouth?
what did he do that?
Yeah, that's like he used to hire like Filipino
like
chicks
through a-
who worked
like
at his
through a
resort.
cheesecloth, like through a
no,
cheesecloth.
through a hammock.
What?
Like he would lay underneath the hammock and then they would take a shit through the hammock into his mouth.
Like with a hole cut, not like pushing it through a cheesecloth.
Well,
kind of thing.
I guess like one of those like fishnet hammocks. Like,
He looks like a
I get
dirty
where you're
bastard.
coming from and why that would be confusing. Like, because all I pictured was the kind of
Yeah.
mesh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If it's fairly like thick mesh, then that's kind of.
Sav just got cancelled.
What do you mean?
It's
Yeah,
niche.
I think for making a comment on the.
Oh, for fuck's
Your
sake.
comment may go against our community standards on hate speech.
What?
Oh, hate speech. Hate speech. You know what we need, guys? We need some form of like a bill that can stop misinformation and hate speech. Oh, don't worry. They've already done it.
Yeah.
Luckily for that fucking NPC Albo. Have you seen it yet?
Albo original.
Explain.
It's basically just get the book 1984 by George Orwell, read that from front to back, and then you'll find out everything that they're doing. That's basically a guidebook for them.
Yeah.
Just picture if you were the most uber compliant bell end that wanted mother government to tell you everything that you can and can't do. It's the perfect finishing move for that. So it just ties
Harry,
a bow
did you
on it
see
nicely.
I don't know if you saw it, but the TGA getting fucking absolutely hammered at the moment because all these independent researchers got
Hang on, have
together.
they been fact checked?
Well, the TGA is fact checking them, I guess. So they did a lot of testing and found that there was excess mRNA in lots of the vials, and so they're trying to say that it's not,
DNA.
the quality control is fucked. And so they said all that, and then the TGA just basically flat out said, no, that's not true. It's misinformation and all that shit.
I know you did, but what am I?
But so then they go, okay, well, tell us what you found. So they release what they found. The whole thing is just black squares because they redacted.
Yeah, 78 pages completely redacted. Yeah.
And so they go like, yeah, you're wrong. We're right. And I go, well, show us. No. And they're like, well, then fuck you, cunt. Like, how do you even know that they're wrong just because they're independent?
I've
And
got a really easy solution for all of this is just get some lengths of rope and frog march every single one of these cunts onto a
TGA.
platform.
TGA needs to go. What the fuck do? They don't do anything.
A very short list of people
They
that
ban
work in
steroids.
government that don't deserve to be.
They banned them.
Very
Ban
short
steroids.
list.
Yeah, they're banned steroids. They're bad.
Oakless
Let's-
tobacco. 'cause
Let's
it's so bad
let's
for
look at
it.
the war on
Fun.
tobacco, man. For fuck's sake,
Everything's
like,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Australia has some of the most-
Everything that might make you, I don't know, stand up to this bullshit.
I was watching the, what's the guy that did the What Is a Woman documentary? I always forget his name.
Oh, yeah.
He's on
fuck.
Ben Shapiro's network with the
Um,
beard.
Yeah.
That fella.
Keep thinking,
Hannah Gadsby.
that's him. But anyway, he has this segment now, and he's like, now for another segment, I'm going to show you, it's like called Australia Ruins Everything. And he's just like basically saying that we used to be awesome and we're just a bunch of losers that ruin every bit of culture. And what he's saying, I was like, he's saying it because it's like, pick your game up. We used to be a great country, but I was like, so many people would get offended over this, but it was just fucking on point.
But how bad is it
we've
once
just become these bunch of cucks that
Ha-
don't fucking do anything, have any culture, don't stand for anything,
Yeah.
no morals,
That's a good
no
point, eh?
How
nothing,
ba-
man.
That's a good point, eh?
How
Most
bad is it
men are
that,
just
um,
Everyone
castrated?
embraces the culture, but they don't kind of live it, eh? Like they don't stand up and like be the way that it was, eh?
Well,
Yeah.
we don't. Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Look-
They've beaten us down to the point where
Yeah.
we think that we don't have a culture.
Yeah, be
Like
better. Be
we're
better.
here on someone's borrowed land and we have to be welcome to our own native fucking the place we were born. Like,
Who are all respectively not doing as well as they should.
And I think the worst part is that
that's a fucking
the
understatement.
Americans and like Matt Walsh,
Walsh,
Americans are now finding out about it. Like I was like, maybe we can sort this shit out and not be fucking
And-
such
and have
pussies
our
before
good-
everyone else knows about it.
Have a good reputation.
Fucking too late for that, man. It's gone. It's done. They know now that we're not like tough fucking individuals.
Well,
like
we were.
used to be fucking Crocodile Dundee style. Like
we were
tough
though,
cunts.
we were, and this is I look at Americans and I'm fucking envious that they love their country, they love their national anthem. Like I was at the hockey over there, and I went to get a beer, and someone like the anthem came on. Someone was pouring me a beer, and someone just went off at the bar guy for pouring me a beer while the anthem was on.
That's like the most
And
Australian thing you could do.
That's like how we were, and I'm like so envious that they fucking love their country, they love their constitution, they love it that they have
But is
a
it just,
document.
Is
that-
it just that they've been whipped in a different way?
No, they've had
somewhat.
a bread in their head. Like I was listening to that pod with
Like-
Rick had that chick on, and she's just talking about.
Well, we all know it's run from a central kind of place, right? Right. So
But
obviously you
that-
test different types of programming.
That's not what
Maybe that's
like
why
I'm
Canadians
talking
are known as
about.
friendly.
No, but I'm
They're
talking about the
nicest
real
people alive.
the real Americans, like the ones that know their constitution, the ones that like this chick was talking about her family that fought in the civil in the revolution to overthrow the fuck. They know about that. They know about tyranny. They've had it inbred into them.
Well,
and
you
kids,
can't program patriotism. I don't think.
No.
Yeah, okay, no, fair call.
You can
Fair
you
call.
can try.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and that's
Yeah.
a fair point. But in this case, we'd be talking about the people that we'd consider outliers.
Yeah,
These
no,
are the
fair call.
these are the fringe and the margins.
No, fair
Because if
call.
people are not happy with shit that's going on, which they're not in America, they speak up about it and they're more patriotic about trying to get it back to a certain way.
But they don't. They don't. That's the thing. They don't just speak about it. They take
do
action,
shit.
man. They
Yeah.
boots on the
Dude,
ground
like
immediately.
what's
Yeah.
happening in North Carolina
yeah.
right now, right? They've tried to pull another Hawaii there, right? They're using weather weapons and they've got this shit going. They're fucking the place up. And
FEMA have been given basically shoot on sight instructions
have been
for
shooting
anyone
people
that
now.
opposes them.
And this is coming from people that like have people on the ground. They cut communications, but Musk got Starlink in there, so now they're getting it out. But they fuck with the wrong people because now the cops and the sheriffs are forming militias with the people, and they're taking the fucking FEMA agents out, sniping them. So the people are like, there's almost a little mini civil war
Yeah.
happening there that no one even knows. But this is what their constitution allows for.
Yep.
It allows for them to form militias, and that's what the sheriffs and the counties. That's what it was for. And they all come together, and they're just fucking these FEMA people.
Yeah,
Like,
this is one-
you're
this is one
talking about
reason.
the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
They're hunters. They're fucking
But that's,
ex-military.
like you said, their constitution has it written in cut and dry that if the government overreach becomes too much, it is well within their rights as citizens
Yeah.
to
That's
take
why-
action.
It's
that's-
even your duty
Yep.
to do it. It's
That's
your
why
fucking duty.
when all these lefties bring up January 6th, I don't care. It's like, if you're angry and frustrated in what's happening in society, go take it out on the government.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
where you're supposed to
Don't,
take it out.
don't take it out on your fellow country.
No, don't burn your fucking next door neighbor's business down like these fucking Black Lives Matter pieces of shit. Go to the Capitol, go in there and fuck them up, man.
and
Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's the ironic thing is these lefty fuckwits don't. It's not like they have an opinion and they're like, but I'm still angry at the government. They have an opinion that is the exact agenda that they're told to think, and then they get angry at other people. Like,
I
and
know.
they couldn't even consider the irony of that. Like,
It's the collectivist mindset, man. Collectivists can't handle that to live in a place where there's people that have free thought and think differently. They have to have everyone swim in the same direction.
of course,
What about,
because
like,
the
them?
antithesis of that?
Do you remember the
brainwashing.
Pakistan thing where they were trying to, for that period, they're probably still trying to do it, but like,
Where they were 2 for 22 and they were struggling after the first 10 overs?
yes, and they got so angry about it
Got
that
blown up.
Yeah, it's fucked tough, man.
they tried to cancel some chemical or something that helped grow crops in Pakistan, and they were trying to get rid of it because of I don't even know why, and like it was basically going to wipe out all these fucking crops and their food source, and they're poor, so they're just going to die. So they're just like, fuck this, and they just raided the fucking prime
Oh,
minister's.
no, that was fucking Sri Lanka.
Oh, Sri Lanka, yeah.
Lanka, yeah.
And they're just swimming in the fucking cunt's pool and like smashing his
How
house
good
up.
was that?
Fucking perfect.
There's like 100 people in his pool just laying around. Probably never swum in a pool before.
Never. And they're just like, fuck you. That's not happening. You're trying to make it happen. This is how we stop it. And they just ran him out of town and he's literally gone.
People here
Perfect.
think
Do
that they think that because the government said it, there's nothing they can do about
Yeah,
it. They're
that's
just
what
like,
it is.
well, it just. And this is one thing when you read the accounts of Soviet Russia, the Chinese Revolution. You read the people in there had this mindset of, no matter how bad it got, oh, it's just this is our lot in life. This is what it is. We can't change it. That blows my fucking mind. How many people were getting tortured, murdered, put like in hard labor camps, and they were just like,
And isn't
cut.
it fucking ironic that that was another socialist regime as
Yeah.
to what's going on right now? Like,
You see it here.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it seems like the politicians, America as well, and definitely Australia and Western countries, they've gotten so arrogant. They think that there's nothing's going to happen to them.
Yeah.
So they can just
Because they
make
keep-
misinformation bills and do all these
they keep
things.
telling us what they're going to do, and then no one opposes it, and they
No.
do it. And they're like, look at these fucking dumb cunts.
Wouldn't
They
you
keep
would get
putting up with
arrogant,
it.
right? Yeah, you would.
of course.
Because everyone just accepts it.
yeah.
I think what you were saying
But the
though
French
before
don't
is
fucking accept
right
it.
in like in
The
things
Polish
like
either.
Australia,
Yeah, right.
Canada. We have all been groomed in different ways. Europe, we're all slaves in different ways, and America because they've destroyed America. But there's still a big portion of Americans that have it, whereas they have almost rooted it out of our society.
Well, you've
Like
got to
the-
bear and bearing in mind, the Americans still have a legitimate genetic fucking memory of this already happening to them. They've already
Yeah.
been through this, so they're like, it's happened once before. We're not letting it happen
like they've
again.
heard stories from their childhood of their great,
It's dude,
uncle or whatever.
It's
great
literally in their DNA. Like it's this innate fucking feeling that like I don't know why, but I've got to do something about this because they've been through it already.
Twice.
Yeah.
Literally twice. They had to fight off tyranny and won. And
Oh yeah, the
America's-
British and then yeah, of course.
And America still exists because of that. We never did.
Yep.
We never had to fight shit. We just got sent here.
Just emus. We fought emus and we lost.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Maybe we didn't. Like maybe there is some other history that we've not
Oh,
been
actually,
told. Like,
what was the one that?
Well, technically we fought
the
Aboriginals.
flag- What was the one with the flag? I can't remember what they called it. What? You know the Eureka Stockade.
I
Eureka
don't know anything
Stockade.
about much about
yeah, I
it.
don't know much about it either.
No. But we did fight Aboriginals technically because they did form somewhat of a militia
Dude, I
and tried
wonder-
to take out
Was
the
it
first
even
fleet.
true?
As you
Was it
fucking
even?
would when you
Yeah,
like
because
the
there was this
Jeopardy.
one Aboriginal dude that apparently was like just a jacked fucking massive cunt, and he would just fuck people up because he's like, "You're on my land, fuck you." I was like, and he became this like legend basically. They still talk. You see things about him all the time.
Can you imagine
And apparently it
rolling-
was like 6'8" or some shit, and he just used to just fuck cunts
It was
up.
probably a Kiwi to stray from. Can you imagine rolling
Probably.
into fucking New Zealand and just seeing all the
Oh,
Maoris? And
yeah.
just-
Like, oh, we fucked
Oh,
up.
boys,
Yeah.
pack her up.
That's
Back
probably
on the
why.
boats, boys.
That's probably why they seem to have a better sort of. They gel better because they're like, I'm not fucking telling them what to do. Like, good luck, you try.
Yeah, they'll make
That's
the
what they
man
were.
some eggs.
There was a dude saying that about the Americans when they first went to Africa. Who was it? It was a guy. I can't remember who said it now. Anyway, he's like, do you think that the Americans, right? So they've just been on a fucking however many month trip on a boat to get to Africa, to Nigeria or wherever it was. And then they get off and they've got like this massive uniform. They got a musket and they're, just a regular 5'8" dude. And then they're like, okay, now you have to go into the middle of the jungle, find fuck off big African dudes and bring them back here.
Yeah.
And they're like, what?
Like,
I can't do
And
that.
for all those cunts knew, they might have just been Nephilim giants. They might be 8'9".
Yeah.
Fuck.
These massive roided up fucks that could eat you for dinner. Go get them. And they're just like, I'm not doing that.
See this harsh environment? They've survived here for 1,000 years. Off you
Yeah.
go.
So they're like, well, so how the fuck did it happen? Well, it's because their own people fucking rounded them up themselves and sold them and just said, here, have these guys. We got them for you, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah, cool. So
Yeah.
exactly the same as COVID times. Legitimately, that's the only reason that any of that succeeded is because like people within were the first ones to round up, dob in, fucking
It's
People
100%.
point out.
Dude, I was saying this about when you go out the pub and there's this bullshit in Australia of responsible service. I was saying when we're going to start a brewery, when we do that, it's going to be irresponsible service because who the fuck can police that? And what are the guys, like what if someone comes in and they're like, everyone here is being irresponsible. How? Like what's the criteria for non-responsible service?
That's a good point.
Everyone's like on the floor, just blind,
Throwing
up
glasses
on
at
their own
customers.
dicks.
Here, you fucking cunt, have your
Yeah,
beer.
like literally, because you go into a pub now. I walked up to. We were out the other night. Went into a bar. The guy turns around like this. Hadn't even seen me. And he's like, you're not allowed in, you're too drunk. Hadn't even made eye contact, barely looked
What
at
the
me.
fuck?
And I was like, and then Vinny was like, what are you even talking about? And it ended up ripping the shit out of him. But it's just like, that is the thing now. It's just these idiots on power trips. You got
Oh, for sure.
losers like, if you owned a business, they're just losing you money like crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome business model, by the way.
Well, they don't
Hire
know you
idiots
personally,
that
do
have
they?
self-esteem
I don't
issues.
know that you drink fucking $18 beers casually.
What's like that Carl Barron? Was like Carl Barron said. He goes, they made those places for us to get pissed
I
in,
know.
Retard.
and now you're not allowed to get pissed in them. Where else are you supposed to get pissed?
Yeah, it's a literal venue where you go to get written off.
Yeah.
And
Public
they're like, now
house.
be sensible.
Oh, and you know, you talk to these.
Sure, alcohol,
so many
sensible.
people say back to you, they're like, "Oh, Australians can't do this. We're not responsible enough." It's like, hang on. I've been to Munich and I went to Oktoberfest, and probably about 50% were Australians. Fine, they
Yeah.
were doing exactly what the Germans were doing, the French, the Irish,
Yeah.
throwing up. Getting blind, smashing fucking steins. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Like, there's a dude next to me, this Irish guy, literally throwing his hole up in between his legs at the tail. We all got up. We're like, gross. They stood him up, mop it up,
And then
sit him
next-
back down. Then he's just got a stein, the plonker stein back.
You
in
know
front
what
of
it
him.
is? You know what
That's
it is?
responsible service.
It's Australia catering to the 1% fuckheads that do the wrong thing. So like,
What is the wrong thing? The wrong thing is control.
A good example was like, there's a like the Steve Hughes thing where he's like, there's a fucking there's a lake, and there's a walkway next to the lake. One cunt falls in. Well, now we have to have a fence and a sign that says don't fucking go near the thing, and a fine if you do go near the thing, because one dipshit did the wrong thing.
Like
But that-
LSD and acid used to be fun. Was that
Yeah.
Jeffrey's things like? And then Tina fucking stabbed her kids, and now it's all fucked for everyone.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
But
So you don't
no-
cater to those people because they're morons.
that's
You
the
let them die because they're
that's the-
supposed to die.
That's what I mean.
Exactly,
What happened to
exactly.
natural selection?
That's the programming of this country. It is actually not a problem. Never has been. We grew up in a time when it wasn't like that. Nothing was an issue. Our parents, it's happened for thousands of years. We somehow live in this society where everything has to be regimented and controlled and red taped because we get out of control. Wait, we did that forever. And why
Yeah.
now? But the people are so fucking brainwashed. They'll go and self-govern themselves.
Oh, they
'cause
do.
they're that castrated.
And they dob you
They
in.
don't have a set of fucking.
That's why,
nuts.
like, Southeast Asia is so good, man. You can ride a fucking motorbike, no helmet, no shoes, no shirt, 4 people on the back, a fucking dog, and everyone's like, well, if you fuck yourself up, it's your fucking problem.
If you die, you die.
And this
Bye.
comes back to semantics again. People look at the word anarchy and think that it means utter and
Chaos.
absolute chaos.
Yeah,
it's
doesn't
the
at all.
antithesis of that. It means no overreach, no constant monitoring. None of this
People-
fucking ridiculous
Can you go
shit.
back to that word antithesis?
Antithesis.
What was it?
The
tongue
antithesis.
twister.
I think you
Is
put
that-
too many theses
Is
in there.
that the opposite?
Antithesis.
Is that the opposite?
Yeah.
Just say that.
The opposite.
Fuck.
The
just say
opposite.
that, bro. Just
It's
say
the
that.
opposite.
Rob's
Fuck.
googling shit throughout the
that.
fucking episode.
That fucking cooks my life just then. What the fuck? Say that again.
I'm gonna say
Antithesis.
it more now. I'm gonna say it every
I'm
opportunity.
never gonna say that ever. Why the
Antithesis.
fuck? Why would you even say that?
Antithetical.
Why? Just opposite.
Because it's proper English.
The other way of doing that is
So
that's
it's
just hard
opposite.
to say. Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
See how many times
Smash
you
some
can
more
use
ones
it.
in there.
Yeah.
Big words.
I'm just gonna use it when it's not.
What about
even appropriate.
anti-disestablishmentarianism?
That's
Anti-disestablishmentarian.
fine. That has a place. That has a place. What's the
Hang
opposite of
on.
that?
What place does it have? What place?
Use it in a
Are you ever
sentence.
using that?
Place. What's the way of shortening that down? How do you fucking condense that?
Imagine that I feel like that you bring that one up, everyone's
going
gonna
to
be like,
to think. Like I already by hearing that word know that it's opposite. But why?
Because some dude wanted to pick up some bird at some point. He thought just saying it simply
that man who
doesn't
picked
really
up-
I
work.
know who it is. Russell Brand.
Russell
Oh, fuck yeah, Russell Brand.
in it.
Yeah, you know,
In here.
you know Russell Brand will say one thing before-
I've been baptised in it.
I've been baptized there. Fuck.
Fucking
I don't
idiot.
trust that cunt.
No, he's for
At
sale,
all,
man.
Dude, he's
That
full.
motherfucker is for sale.
He sold his fucking soul, man.
A mate of mine who he married an English girl, and
He's a freedom fighter, isn't
so
he?
he went over to the UK to live for a while, and then came back here and blah, blah, blah. Apparently he met Russell Brand before he was Russell Brand, like famous Russell Brand, and he was like a full heroin junkie,
Like Trevor Strandberg or something is his name, I'm guessing.
Is it?
Brian
Oh, maybe.
something? I don't know.
And he was like fucking passed out in a fucking gutter. And he's like, who's this cunt? And he's like, oh, it's Russell. And they're like, oh, all right. And then the next time he's like, whoa, he's in movies and shit.
It's like, well, it's probably like Harvey Weinstein
He's
was
Bring Me
walking
the
around.
Horizon, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's
no,
mid-level nothing, and then all of a sudden he's a fucking
He's
megastar.
Bring Me
like.
the Homeless guy.
I'm going to bring in someone right now who's with us.
Yeah.
He's a new fella, and he's created the fly suit.
Oh, exactly.
And,
Okay.
Yeah, and I just need to bring him on in. I just need you to hear about the fly suit.
All right, let's do it.
I'll grab him.
Well, we have to take probably your mic.
Yeah,
'cause we don't have a spare one.
You just have a crack with him.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll bring him in.
No, you're not allowed to go. You're not allowed to go.
Is that all we have
Well,
to do
it's
to leave?
kinda
We
his
just
house.
get up and leave. That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Nah, you're held here against your will.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We'll finger you. Russell
Well, this
Brand
this
has
place
a
would be
way-
good if we can, get the curtains up, the black curtains, and some more Trump posters and shit, and the gay flag.
That's what we were talking about. Imagine if we do a weekend pod in like 2 weeks when the election's on. Imagine if we're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a live pod while the fucking apocalypse is happening.
It probably would.
I can't fucking wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see
2
some
weeks, is it?
punishment
Look,
for these people.
Either way, Josh and I talk about this all the time. There's no way it's just going to be a clean he won or she won and let's
Nah.
just move on election.
100% it won't be.
Either they steal it and America goes fucking war like,
Yeah.
on all of them,
Yeah.
or fuck knows. What's the other?
But they must
scenario?
even be scared of that. Like the left
They're 100%
in
yes.
control.
Yes.
They must be scared of it because they don't.
What's going on, man?
They've done it once. I don't know if they
have a
think
seat.
they could do it again. That's my perception. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Hang on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, chuck 'em on.
man.
Chuck 'em on, bro.
And then
What's happening?
Get your
So we've
voice
heard
up to
about
the-
Rob was telling us about the fly suit.
Yeah, so this is the whole reason I've moved over to Perth. Is
Yeah.
to sell this fly protection outfit, basically. It's called the Buzz Shield.
Where'd you move from?
New Zealand.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Cool.
Yeah, progress has been slow, but the flies are coming. They've started appearing on Scarborough Beach and whatnot. I've been down there repping the product, and yeah, I've had many people coming up to me, where did you buy that? Handing out discount cards flat out. So
Yeah.
Have you got it?
This is
yeah.
this
So
is
what-
a, this
so-
is a fucking good time of year to be selling anything like this, dude. Yeah.
Oh man, you want to go to like Quarter or somewhere a bit inland.
Oh, fuck that place.
Those fucking flies there
Dumble
are
Young?
next level.
Dumble Young's pretty fucked up,
Man,
but don't go there.
anywhere sort of an hour or two inland and north.
Try shooting straight when you're in quarter and you got 75 flies on your face and you're
It's fucked. Yeah. So what? Can you explain it? What is it? What is it?
so it's basically a mesh top that you wear.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a vertical drawstring hood, fits over hard hats, caps, helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's designed mostly for the Australian Akubras or your general.
Dude.
And what by like mesh suit? Is this like the fucking the white? What do they call them? What do you know the fucking suits you wear when you're doing insulation and shit?
Oh, like overalls.
Yeah.
Wait, when
No, not
fucking-
overalls. Like the white, like disposable fucking suits that you put on when you're dealing with insulation and shit, so you don't get it all over you.
Wait, when Rob was telling me about this, I was literally thinking
I
it was
do that
going to
shit
be
to
like
Singer,
a
I'm not
fly
sure.
suit.
No,
with
yeah.
eyes. That's
exactly what I was thinking as well.
You're going to come in dressed as a fly. I was like, let's see this fucking fly.
Yeah, there's always a bit of confusion when it comes to describing the product. The best way is to definitely show you.
Have you got one?
Yeah, show us.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Pop it on. I have to
Yeah,
take
all
off
right.
my headphones.
Yeah, take your time. My mate, when we were young, and because up in the hills, you get lots of those fucking off big
Yeah,
blowflies.
they're all inside
March
my
flies.
kitchen right now.
Are they?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
March
man.
flies.
You
Wait,
leave,
put
you leave the
put
door
the
open.
camera on this way.
Oh yeah, will
So-
yeah. Yeah.
Basically,
Can you see?
so
Yeah.
that's basically it. It folds into its pocket, push it out of its pocket.
Oh fuck
Well,
yeah.
A mesh net.
Dude, you know where this needs to go? Up north to the fucking
Yeah, for
mines
sure.
where everyone's fucking...
Exactly. Yeah. Calbarry
Come down a bit so we can.
Calbarry Visitor Centre is stocking them now. Yeah, a lot of the visitor centres are getting on board. So
That's sick.
it's got a drawstring
And this is your company, Buzz Shield.
Fuck oath.
pop your hat on,
Dude,
any sort of hat,
when you go shooting,
your drawstring hood.
Yeah, that'd be good for shooting for sure. Can you Can you get in front of the camera so you can see it? There you go.
Do you reckon there'd be some kind of a safety issue on site, or these would be fine? to
Oh
wear?
yeah, because if it gets caught and shit, it'll just rip. Because you're not allowed to have loose clothing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's thousands of blokes working inland that are not on the mines that would be all over that.
Yeah.
Like fuck yeah. There's like I said, Dumble Young. If you put like we had the traditional like netting hanging off the hat, there would have been 500 to 1,000 flies on every one of our like things, and it's unreal.
You know, you
On your back.
see those
Yeah.
fucking psychopaths
And
that
all
you're
of
talking
those
to, and they
big
let the
motherfuckers.
flies like
Yeah.
land on their lips
I've
and
seen it.
shit. You're like, what are you doing?
And they don't care. They're just like, yeah, that's what happens. Like, fuck.
You flick them off, and they go, "What was that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
They just eat them occasionally for a
Right.
bit of sustenance.
this a lizard. They're probably reptilians.
One of the best things though is like there's reduces UV ray by 30%.
Oh,
that.
sick.
It's like wearing a shade cloth.
Yeah.
It actually keeps you a lot cooler in direct sunlight. So people at the beach reading a book and things in places like Kalbarri where there's just thousands of flies and they're inescapable. Like this
Yeah.
is really the only option.
They'd be good, actually, also, if you're camping and you want to sleep.
Yeah.
You could wear one.
Yeah, mozzies as
That
well.
is actually how it do. That would have been perfect in Corda. Like honestly,
Fucking oath
if
it
you're
would've.
going shooting anywhere east or going hunting or
Or
whatever.
north, east or north, yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it catches on.
'Cause-
And how much do you plan to?
So they retail at the moment $23.90.
Yeah.
So it's super affordable,
And-
one-time purchase, and they
Cool.
weigh the top weighs 80 grams. So
Oh,
to
that's
go
fuck all.
hiking anywhere in Australia, go camping anywhere in Australia without one,
Yeah.
it's just
And are they pretty like resilient? Like if you like snag a tree or some shit,
yeah,
is it?
reasonably. Snagging's fine.
Yeah.
It's just fire. So if you
Fire.
if you get any hot embers flicking onto you, they'll melt straight through it for sure.
Melt. Okay. Well, that's all right because like that's the same with anything really.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it doesn't really matter. And so you're in New Zealand where there probably isn't any flies
No, you're
at all.
You're looking
Or
over there.
any-
Like, you're looking over at us suffering, and you're like, "There's a market to be cornered here."
can't see us straight.
Yeah, it's just a cloud
of flies.
Dude, what is with like? I swear, I've lived in other countries. I've never ever experienced anywhere like here. Like, and I was talking to Suvo about this. He's like, South Africa's quite bad, but still not as bad as here.
Spain is the only one that would come close, and they were half as bad as here.
I'm 37 years old, and it still fucking pisses. Like, I actually hate them, and it those summers where they just come out and just
See,
dominate.
every other animal on the planet, you can see like, okay, they fit into this ecosystem, like they perform a task. Fuck flies. What do flies do?
Even
Annoy
if-
the fuck out of
Yeah,
us.
they don't do anything.
Do they work for the government?
yeah,
Do
probably.
they work for Labor? They
Yeah.
must do.
The government are about equal to
Our
flies.
elbow's just a fly.
Little less. Flybo.
Flybo.
Oh, there we go. We got a Mozzie in there. They work for Mozzie. Dude,
Oh, see, he doesn't care.
The head and the sleeves are pretty good for mozzies, but yeah, mosquitoes, especially in Australia, they are incredible creatures, and they'll find a spot somewhere.
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
mosquito land.
Motherfuckers.
They could find-
through my t-shirt. You know what I
Really?
mean?
Yeah. Okay.
What
Because
shots
like
do you get?
it'd be you can get fucking like Ross River virus and malaria and all sorts of shit from mozzies. So if it could work for that, that'd be helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's sort of the next step.
The next step.
At the moment, we're just focused on the fly protection.
Yeah, fair
I mean,
enough.
I feel like mozzies, you just need an iron curtain. Might be the only way to stop them. Or just a flamethrower.
I swear like, I never even got bitten by one, but I got Ross River virus somehow.
Yeah.
Like, not a
What you
Mozzie
need,
bite on me.
what you need is
River virus?
you just need a suit of those sticky fucking strip
Yeah.
things and just a whole suit and you
Yeah.
just walk around. And
Or one of those like zappers, but just as a suit.
a zap suit.
That would be
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Like you just hook up 240 volts to your clothes and
And then you die. And you're like, at least I won't get bitten anymore.
yeah, like, well, I didn't get bitten, but I'm also not alive.
And where are you selling it?
Selling them online on the website, thebuzzshield.com.au.
Right.
Other than that, the visitor centres in northern WA are selling them. I walked into the visitor centre in Kalbarri.
Mm-hmm.
The owner of the visitor centre said to me straight away, she's like, "What is that? Where did you get that?" I said, "Look, it's my product. I've got a car full of them." She says, "How many do you have?" I said, "Look, I've got 60 on me. We'll take the lot."
Yeah.
Sent them a mannequin. They've got the product on a mannequin.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
it's very, very exciting. Yeah.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
the hardest part with business and products and stuff is just getting the attention.
Yeah.
And you just need help from people wherever you can get it.
Yeah.
And you just got to go hard, and you don't really get any money. like at the start, right? So you're pushing this product and you put so much money and investment in it, but you're really not getting any benefit from it yet. You will long term if you just push hard, but you got that period or like with my business, it was a couple of years. I was earning nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I was
yeah,
depressed. I just want to fucking kill myself. But then, like, eventually it like picked up. And then once you get in that spot where it's caught off, then you're fine. You're set then. You just word of mouth. You know, people up north probably go, what the fuck's that thing? And then, you know, word of mouth spreads and spreads. But that takes time, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to the Kalbarri National Park and I got out of my car, opened my boot, and there was a busload of tourists that just arrived, and they swarmed me. Where did you get that? Everybody's taking photos, videos. The park staff were having a good old laugh. Best thing we've ever seen, mate. Wow,
Yeah.
where are you from? New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. You have to be prepared coming over here. I'm like, mate, you know, flies are next level in Australia. Right?
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
right.
Yeah,
This
from-
country, we live on top of a fly. It's a fly, red dirt.
It's made
and-
out of flies.
Yeah.
That's
There's
not-
rock.
maybe,
That's
maybe,
just
maybe Uluru is just a giant nest, and
Yeah,
they
it's
just fucking.
I think we mine flies.
How do I
that
can't
wrong?
get this on camera.
Fuck,
I don't have a camera for
it's
it.
King Charles's, mate.
Is that Rob? Looks too tall to be Rob.
Yeah, well, I mean, Halloween.
When is fucking Halloween?
Oh,
For that
yeah,
matter.
there you go.
31st.
31st.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, next
Who
week.
is this slut? Oh, I almost saw the face of death.
It's nice and easy when you need it.
Nice.
Man, we'll wrap it on the episode, and we'll wrap your product for you. That's cool.
Yeah, we can for sure.
So
It might help. I mean, we had a lot of farmers that used to listen to the pod, so I don't know if they still do.
Gardeners,
Yeah.
all kind of agricultural aspects.
Yep.
A lot of the tourists who come to Australia, they have to do their farm time, their farm work.
Yeah.
Purchasing.
If I can make a suggestion, because we were going to do this with a business that I was doing for something completely different, but we had the
Ripstart.com.au.
yes,
I was literally thinking that. It's gonna have
go to one of the
Please.
mining companies, like the big ones, and they have people that like
that was your business.
Yeah.
That was what.
That's right.
Beads.org.
and then
Business.
if you can get like a contract, if they like it and you can get a contract for it, then they'll straight up want fucking 10,000. Like they'll just be like, well, we've got everyone on site needs one. And we've got this many people on site. So rather than like trying to sell it individually to the mum and dads and stuff, if you just go straight to them, like they might tell you to fuck off, but like at least you can
It's worth a crack.
yeah, because we were going to get accepted for one, and that was straight up like for we were selling units of just this small thing, and if we sold them just to general people, it was like we were going to move 10,000 a week. But if we were selling to the mining company, it was 200,000.
Yeah, wow.
Because they're like, we need that many because the people up there, they're disposable item, they need it every fucking.
Get a few people wearing them, and then people will say it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's basically how you got to do it. Yeah, but you
did-
go
you
on that
defi-
fucking Shark Tank, the Australian version, but I think that.
Yeah, we'll take 50% of your revenue.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, suck a dick, cunt. Like, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You might be giving them a bit of advertising, probably, and then some of your money. Why can't you just go get a business loan and just do it that way? The whole show just fucking pisses me off because there's like all these people with good ideas, and they just get absolutely fucked in the ass. And apparently most of
What
them
show was this again?
Shark Tank.
They get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, and they do.
Is it Pornhub?
Yeah, and then like apparently most of the businesses fail as well, so they don't do anything for them. They just fuck them, take their money.
Well, that's doing something for them. They fucked him.
They fucked them, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So- well, yeah, hopefully-
Essentially, they did something for him. And I approve. They
Yeah.
fucked him.
Well, yeah, hopefully it takes off, man. That'd be sick.
cheers. Yeah, I mean, I've been in so many positions in my life when I've needed this product. And
Yeah.
it literally saves the day.
I
sometimes.
feel like it'll take off. I feel like it's a no-brainer thing. You
Yeah.
look at it and just like you said, pulling up where all the tourist buses are pulling up. Every person that's not from this country is like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Because of the flies. So
Yeah, that's what when dude, when we got out of the car on the way down to Esperance that time, I would have paid $200 for one of those at that point. It was fucking incredible. So
I've
there's
seen-
there's a lot of people like, especially but even here in summer, like up at my place in the hills, we're already getting those fucking horse flies. And
Yeah,
they
they're
are
fucked.
they do not fuck around.
No,
Like,
they
they'll
sting
bite
the
you
shit out
and
of you.
annoy you, and
Yeah. It's fuck. I hate them.
fuck yeah,
Horse fly.
yeah.
Horsefly.
Horse fly.
Yeah.
Horsefly.
You get one-step solution here, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
We do pants as well, and I've got a FIFO head net designed to work with hard hats and their collars.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the moment their nets they're using, it's just a bag that goes over their head, and everybody
They suck.
talks trash about it. So I've
Yeah.
actually I'm going into the mines in about a week and a half as a driller's offsider.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck my life. I don't really don't want to do that.
Are you
but
just doing it just to get your product out there?
I did the interview, and the lady told me, she says, I've had so many people quitting because there's too many flies. And I thought,
Yeah.
Have I got a
says-
product for you?
are you going to be okay in that situation? And I thought to myself,
I'm the fucking fly man, bitch.
Yeah, I'm the guy you want right now.
I am the flies.
Flying off the shelf.
Statham's back.
Get the beacon, the fly keeper.
The fly keeper.
Fly keeper. I love it how it's just fallen into place. Although anywhere out there, they're like everyone's quitting because of the flies. It's like what? Quitting the country? Yeah. it's like-
Yeah, I'm going to go down south
Quitting
where there's
work.
no flies.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tell me where I can get away from flies and socialists, and just give me a part of the
Antarctica.
country, and I'll go there and leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'll go to Antarctica. It's probably got good snowboarding.
Yeah.
Get through that ice wall, bro. What's on the other side?
Flies. Just heaps of flies, yeah.
The fly wall.
You just get through there and then fuck.
Yeah. Antarctica's got an ice wall. We've got a fly wall.
There's just 8-foot tall flies just going.
Can you do one with like pockets and shit?
Yeah, so the pants, there's pants as well. They've just got
Right.
little slits so you can access your
Oh,
pockets
so you can
through
access
the
them.
Pants, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
They're great for
So the only thing I guess would just be like, the flame, the fire issue.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower,
It's
yeah.
minimal. I mean, tights are going to melt if you get
Yeah, anything will.
hot ember on them. And
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Well, that's cool.
Also, if you don't have clothes underneath, potentially a sexy negligee for those special evenings.
That's true.
That's been most of my advertising, actually. Walking down the beach in my Speedo, get a high
Hell yeah.
I've got a high-vis cheetah Speedo that I wear under the top of pants. And I walk down the beach, and people all over the place, where did you get that? Wow. What a
Where'd you
great
get
product."
that cock? I mean,
Where'd you get that? Oh, that's fine. No, I meant the speedo. That's fucking sick.
yeah, fuck yeah. That's
Fucking
pretty
oath.
cool.
Awesome.
Well, definitely for like, FIFO people and up north, and then like anywhere inland, like where we were shooting, that'd be perfect. I would have killed for one of them on that
Yeah, it'd
fucking
be
day.
interesting.
Fuck, they were annoying. Like after a while, it really starts to mentally fuck with you, eh?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
just doing it all day, it just gets to you.
Absolutely.
And then the heat.
Even my walk from my house to the gym, it's 5 minutes. I'm walking through the park. Fucking motherfucker. You know, like I'm literally wearing this product on my 5-minute walk in my town.
Yeah.
You know, you need to make ones with like a little flap that you can pull up so you can put your scope, like when you like shooting,
scope.
Oh, yeah.
fit your scope in there.
Or one that you can Velcro around the scope. And
Because I found when we were
Yeah.
in quarter, I had one of those ones over my head, and you got to take a shot, and you'll pull it up anyway, and then they're like,
Oh, yeah.
so you can not win. You
Yeah.
know?
My mate used to make, I think they sell these now, but because all the fucking March flies, he used to make these things and he'd get like a 2-litre Coke bottle, cut the top off, put like a bit of wire mesh in the shape of a cone, and then in the bottom just chuck like fish guts and just shit. And then, so what happens is the flies and the March flies and shit, they climb onto the top of the bottle because they want to get to the food. And when they climb down to the funnel and they go in the hole, they can't get back out again. So then they just get stuck in there. I think they actually have proper professional ones of those. But this was back in the day, and I'm like, man, you need to fucking get on top of this because, like, if you can make some of those,
someone did.
Yeah,
'Cause
someone did.
That's those fly traps we buy from Bunnings.
Yeah.
That's all it is like that
That's
conical
the same
shaped
thing.
with some fucking.
Yeah.
It smells like bin juice.
oh, it's fucked.
That's all it
Yeah.
is.
But it's either like have no flies and it stinks, or have fuck tons of flies and it doesn't stink.
Yeah.
So you take your pick.
Or just eat flies.
Oh, yeah,
Agenda
I can do that.
2030. Fucking.
That's what they want. Yeah.
Was that Rob before in the?
I don't know who it was.
It was death, bro.
Yeah, it was dead.
Yeah.
We're all fucking dead now.
Yeah.
This is
So
we're in
you,
hell.
you can get the fly suit, or while you're on Halloween, you can wear a Grim Reaper outfit. That also works. People don't take too kindly
How
when you
can
walk
we,
in the
like-
banks.
How can we? So you know how like they had the cane toads and they were brought in to get rid of a bug, some kind of a bug that was pissing people off. and then the cane toads got out of control. And now they cover the fucking whole of the top end of Australia.
Kind of like how everyone's brought in from the subcontinent to solve the problem of us having a good country.
Well, that's what I reckon. I reckon if you get about 3 million more Indians and everyone gets 5 more jabs, that will sort the flies out.
Yeah. It
Sounds
makes
like a plan.
sense. It
All right.
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, fucking give it a shot. What
Give
can you
the
do?
flies the jab. No one else wants them.
It's true.
And those horse flies, you probably could easily sit them in a chair.
They can
Nah,
have the
hold on. You're
ivermectin
thinking
and
about it the wrong
horse
way.
paste.
What they're
paste.
going to do is they're going to put mRNA in the fucking March flies, and then the March flies just go around stinging everyone, and then
Do
you're
you know
vaccinated.
Bill Gates actually was talking
Yeah,
about
I know,
this? It's a
with the
legit
mosquitoes.
thing. So,
That's they
can
actually
someone
deployed the
put the
mosquitoes in
IBM?
Georgia.
What?
They actually deployed the mosquitoes in Georgia. Like,
Do they?
Yeah, fucking
Well, they
years
definitely
ago.
did it in Africa.
Here's a solution to Bill Gates' tyranny, right?
Fuck.
We're all going to be
Actually-
walking around in these.
You need to go to Africa.
Yeah. I've been considering it.
Yeah, that would be a fucking, especially because if it's a fairly cheap product and they can afford it, then fuck, you would clean up.
Oh, yeah, what you mean?
Because we've only got
Scarborough.
26 million.
Oh, okay. You need to go to Africa, you just drive to Scarborough. You're like,
Yeah. Mirrabooka is where you need to go. No, yeah, because like they have, that's fucking ridiculous over there. Remember how we watched that fucking video of the mosquito burger? Do you remember
Oh, that is fucking
mosquitoes?
disgusting. That's what you can have when you're in Africa. Have like some
mosquito
catcher
burger.
that funnels them into a mosquito burger, into like a mincer. Yeah, they were like catching these mosquitoes, and they literally turned it into a burger patty and ate it.
Let's watch this again. I love
Already
this.
looks grim. There's an ad for KFC at the start.
Ironic.
Wonderful.
Is a meatloaf made from mosquitoes. It takes 500,000 mosquitoes to make one. At least 100,000 mosquitoes in one bite. Tastes very much like fish meat. Little brother tasted the price response is very real. Every year when the rainy season, Africa Lake Victoria will appear thousands of mosquitoes. Everywhere will form a black whirlwind. The scene is quite shocking. In severe cases, it can block the view. The people here are very happy to see it. For them, mosquitoes are meat. It is a rare treat every year. Catching mosquitoes is not a challenge for them. Take a basin and wave it in the air. They can easily catch thousands of them. Once they have collected enough mosquitoes, they can make mosquito pancakes. The first step is to mash the mosquitoes into a gooey piece, kneaded like a dough. Then press them by hand into the shape of a meatloaf. The pressing pressure is the key. It will affect the final taste. Next, heat oil in a pan. With the sound of zipping and zipping, the smell of meat spreads around. Fry until both sides are blackened. It does not matter whether the inside is cooked or not. What you want to eat is the original taste. Look at the kid next door. He's crying. They say it tastes like fish because mosquitoes live mainly in the lake, so there is also a hint of seafood flavor. Frying is the usual way. There is a more unique local cooking method. Boil a pot full of mosquito soup. A mouthful of soup cannot mention how fresh it is. The camera guy didn't believe it and decided to try it.
Oh, you can't even handle. I couldn't handle that. That's fucking. I definitely yuck.
You've smelled like when you've smashed like 1 or 2 mosquitoes on your arm. Like it's kind of like ants. It has this familiar smell about it. Imagine that time.
Blood.
100,000. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like just eating AIDS.
Yeah, you're literally
An
eating
AIDS burger in paradise.
They actually are AIDS burgers.
They are AIDS burgers. A McAIDS burger.
Yeah.
McAIDS.
It's the only way to combat the disease over there, maybe.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Just
that would definitely, and if they're cheap per unit, like affordable for Africans,
Yeah.
because they don't earn much money. Well, but it wouldn't be for the Africans. It'd be for like the companies that provide aid.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there a
Pretty big
shit
damn.
ton of like lithium and gold mines and stuff in Africa?
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Yeah.
Are we just naming metals now? Mercury. What's your
Lithium.
favourite metal? The way you
That
said
was like chicken burger, eh? I bet you, yeah. That was good. That was good. Fucking Normie missed out. Oh, you heading out? No worries, man.
Cheers for coming on.
Yeah, cheers for coming on.
Have you got cards? Have you got a card?
You got a website, don't you?
Yeah.
We'll pump the website.
.com.au. you.
thebuzzshield.com.au. We'll chuck it up on there too.
Yeah, fuck it.
Thank you so much, guys.
No
Really
worries.
appreciate it.
Oh, awesome, man.
If you become
Good
a
to meet
fucking
you.
billionaire, we just want some free shit at least once.
Absolutely. This
Free
moment,
fly
yeah.
suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and push them at work too. I'll look it up and see what the go is at work. See if anyone.
I'll leave you with a large.
Yeah, sick.
You can try it on.
Yeah, fuck yeah, leave it.
I'll take that to work.
Yeah, yeah.
'cause I
He works
work in-
with mining, so.
and I'll see what the verdict
Yeah,
is with Pete. We'll see where I can. Yeah.
I mean, they're in a fucking air conditioned cab most of the time, aren't they? So.
no, all the boys out.
No,
in the
they have to
ground.
get out of there to get to the plane. Come on.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, cheers for coming on, man.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thing you're doing. I like
Yeah.
it.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's going to go well.
Have a good one.
Good on you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You back in there in Rob? Sweet.
Robert Zombert.
We're only at fucking 1 hour and 20 minutes. Well, it feels like it's been 3, yeah.
I thought this was a super long one so far.
It felt like it, but no.
Is it because we've gone from dusk to
That was a sick
Maybe.
wank,
Nighttime?
eh? That was a sick wank.
Oh, you got footage?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Let's
We'll do
play it.
later on the Patreon
we
later.
Oh,
we have a rule here that
yeah.
if you're going to wank, you have to do it on the pod.
Yeah.
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 Together?
Yeah. Of course.
We were going to do that.
Dutch rudder.
Race. We'll race.
We're going to do the. Do you reckon we could get a human centipede around this table? Like,
You're around a fucking table of drummers.
But
You'd
do
be
you
the
reckon-
only odd one out.
yeah.
That means
true.
that you'd get a great wank. You get a shit one.
Well,
That's true.
Well,
I agree.
There is a- there
We'd all
is-
be so happy.
there is a 50% mustache rate as well. So
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There you
Yeah, I'm
go.
letting
Yeah.
the team down there.
I've got
Clean
a motor
shaven.
mouth, so you know.
Who's Jeff?
He's just some
he's
fucking
autistic.
troll.
well, that's an interesting question you ask because we
I
don't know
reckon I
who
know.
Jeff is.
I reckon I know.
I don't think Jeff knows who
Yeah.
Jeff
No,
is.
Jeff
Someone with autism.
has some
I reckon
things.
I know who he is.
Who? It's
Nah.
Normie.
After the show.
It's Normie. You reckon you know who
It's
it is?
Stormy.
Fuck if it was, that would be so awesome. That would be
Yeah.
so wonderful.
What is
Normie,
Normie doing?
like-
Let's call Normie.
Normie, like half the shows, he's like this, just on there.
Because for a while there, we were like, it's Normie's mum.
yeah.
Yeah. Could have been.
Maybe it is.
Who do you reckon it is?
So what do you reckon of the Buzz Shield?
Wait, it's all
fucking
it's
sick idea.
Fucking
It's fucking
brilliant.
funny, eh?
Dude, to me, that will 100% take off in like mining, civils,
Yeah.
Man,
anything
it's
up
the-
north.
For
The
way
reason
he
why
is,
it's-
just the way he talks about it, he's just
Someone's giving him shit.
It's brilliant.
Jeff is the reason we have labels on toasters. Come on, let's pile on Jeff some more. He needs it. He's been fucking just
He's just
spamming the shit.
his words.
Scroll up. I haven't even seen this.
Oh, that's because I'm trying not to give him any
hope-
attention.
I hope Jeff.
He's
has a
having
heart
a full
problem.
conversation
I
with
hope, I
himself.
hope Jeff has a heart problem.
Well, he
definitely
got
does.
the jab.
Yeah.
If you know who it is, did he get the jab?
Nah, but I reckon he's got a heart problem.
It is Normie
If it
then.
is him, I fucking like how.
Nah, it's not Normie. It can't be fucking
It's
Normie.
not, but if it is who I think it is, how fucking sad is your life? Kate?
Who is it?
I'll tell you later. I'm not gonna do his
It was
name.
just wonderful how nonchalantly you said that. You're like, yeah, he's got a heart problem.
I'm not gonna do his name.
Docs.
I'm not
Docs.
that much of a
Docs.
dog.
We do dox people on this show. It's part of what we do. For sure.
Wait, Jeff, your fucking time's up, so get your last pathetic fucking burns out. Time is up.
Nah, I wouldn't be a dog like that. I'm not that low.
All right.
I mean, look, we've got we.
How do you reckon you know who? Like, what, mate?
Oh,
what's
just
giving
got-
you this connection?
I just got a feel it, eh?
I got a feeling.
This feels right.
That'll be
we didn't do Legends list or Kill Yourself list.
No,
on
we didn't
Wednesday,
do
so
any
we
of
have
them.
to we have to
Double
rectify that. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that before we go. We'll do a Patreon.
We can
as well.
rectify it.
Oh, you're gonna have that one.
All
I
right.
want to see. I want to see what this one looks like.
What's this?
What is it?
Great. It's great. I'm
It's
gonna have them
Greytown.
all.
Is
Oh,
is
speaking,
that-
we'll just do
is
a bit
that
of a
water
Normie
to
tribute,
flush
seeing
out
as though
the
he's not
wood
here.
Ah, Normie. Oh, we missed
Change
you.
flavours. is it?
But you are in Atterdale, so I guess that is the
I miss
looking
that
good.
photo so
You could
much.
do.
It makes
Yeah.
me so happy
It
when it
has to
comes
have
up.
the pinky out here.
How good would it be if we could find this person and just invite him on the pod?
Oh, Normie's here. That's nice of him to show up, isn't it? Yeah, that is Normie.
that's Normie, yeah.
That's
There on
him
the screen,
tonight.
I actually don't feel like he's not here.
That's him tonight
Yeah.
with Jess.
What else we got in here? There's all sorts of shit.
Weren't we going to get a cardboard cutout?
We had
and
all
just
these
have it
sponsors, and then we just don't
Hasn't he got a
anymore.
boat now though.
Holy fuck! It's great. It looks like gruel.
That's that's off sperm.
That's why I love it.
Actually, you know,
That's
you,
Egyptian sperm.
you say that. That looks a lot like livestock cum.
It's called
because I've
Greytown.
seen livestock cum.
It's look at the fucking elephant. How do I put that on
That's
the camera?
elephant cum.
That's elephant that's covered in jizz.
That is elephant cum,
What is it?
Josh. Is it tasty elephant
If
cum?
elephant cum tastes like that, I'm gonna suck every elephant off I see from now on for the rest of my fucking life.
That's
There you
going
go.
in the intro.
That's what he needed like, on when we were talking about the elephant.
The elephant.
Thailand.
He could have just sucked it off.
Yeah, mate.
Suck it off.
All right, kill yourself. I'm just saying kill yourself. I don't know what I was.
Wait, we're not up to it yet.
All right.
Settle down.
Okay,
Fucking
I
hell.
like
We
that now
haven't
you're
even-
keeping me on track for
We
once.
haven't even
It's
chosen.
been a while.
Yeah.
He's prematurely getting there.
He is, eh? It's the grey. It's the grey juice.
He's just
the grey juice.
he's kill yourself edging.
All this talk about cum, all this talk about cum. He's like,
It does
"Oh,
make
let's
me
get-
edge.
Let's kill
Someone
ourselves."
killing themselves.
Yeah.
Yum.
What is this? It's got peach, banana,
Cum.
coconut cream.
Elephant cum.
If anyone hasn't tried
Fuck.
these beers,
How much?
One drop.
How much? Oh, I'm going to look this up.
How much cum? Would a
How
wood cum
much
cum if a wood cum?
cum does an
A cum drop come if a cum drop could come
And-
come.
produce?
Yum.
All right, don't. Oh, you're going to see this. Don't look at the screen, so I can.
I'm erect.
Because I don't want you to know the answer, so you can guess.
I'm erect though.
50 to 100 mil. That's not that much.
I would have expected
not
like
bad.
10 times that. I thought like a half a
but
litre.
that's like that. Yeah, that's not that much.
Yeah.
Nah, that's big.
That's disappointing.
That's little less than Barry Woods.
Man, no.
What's the average load of humans?
Yeah, hang on a second.
Are we talking normal
I've
human or
had some
Barry
like
Woods?
2-3 week weight
what about Barry
loads,
Woods
and they
is
are
normal
more than
human?
50
How is
mils.
50 mil. How much were you talking for 50
Well,
mil?
isn't it like?
50 mil. What's the baked bean
No,
count?
actually, maybe not. That's a tenth of that.
100 mils. Of
What's the,
Oh, that's
what's the
40.
baked bean ratio?
300 gram. That's 300 mil. So 100 mil is that. That's not much for an elephant. That's fuck all.
I love this.
100 mil. That's nothing.
When the fuck did you tuck into a can of baked beans? Did
Yeah, I
that-
was eating it the whole time.
Did you just eat that by osmosis?
Yeah.
I didn't even see you tuck into that. That
Yeah,
was
fuck yeah.
stealth.
I was just
It's
nibbling at
alright.
it.
He's fucking consistent with his diet, eh? Like
The
that's
baked
one
beans and
thing.
bananas.
He's autistic as fuck, eh? It's brilliant. I love it.
Autistic.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, well, I can't handle tuna, so
That
baked
definitely,
beans.
There are other
that's
foods.
definitely a link to autism.
That's a hallmark. It's a hallmark of
There are
autism.
definitely other foods, bro. There are more.
Well, hold on, tuna would make you autistic because of
Oh,
like
is your
the
son
mercury and
autistic?
shit.
Yeah, he's non-verbal. He can't go near tuna. You know the deal.
Nah, tuna sucks. I hate tuna. I can't eat it.
Man,
Fresh
what about
tuna
raw
mornay is
No,
good.
Fresh tuna is boss.
Sashimi,
The
bro.
shit we get is
The shit we get. Yeah.
Sashimi is
Yeah.
fucking
Oh
glorious.
no, yeah,
That
the sashimi
bluefin
is good.
tuna, man.
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, but the Japs know how to do it.
Yeah.
The fucking our tuna in the can is just fucking big.
You know what they also know how to do?
What's that?
Hurry curry.
And seppuku.
Dolphin
And
soup.
seppuku.
They're good at seppuku.
And sell underwear in vending machines.
Yeah, dirty, shitty underwear.
Yep.
And not
Is
have
it-
sex apparently because
on
their
them.
birth rate is fucking.
That is the so is ours as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
true.
worse. Korea's fucking terrible. Korea's not going to exist soon because none of them are banging. Like
Yeah.
literally none of them.
Ironically, none of them are into Koreans.
But that's because that has to come. That has to come down to the amount of soy as well.
Soy.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it
Because
does.
like they're not only are they Asian and
Soy
petite
sauce?
and bird boned, but they have soy.
Bird boned.
Yeah,
What's bird bone?
thinner boned.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, but
No, well, no, but they just look it.
Like I thought
I
it
just
was
made
some
that up.
scientific
I think so.
fact. I was going to look it up.
do Asians have bird
That's
bones?
good enough for me. Though.
You know what? Look it up anyway and see if anyone else has asked
Asians
that
have
question.
less of bone density than us, then
Asians
I'd be
have
surprised to
thinner
find that has some
bones.
truth. But
Chinese and South Asian individuals usually have thinner
There we
bone
go.
and lower
Bird
muscle
bones.
mass than Caucasians.
Bird
Science.
Dr.
Furthermore,
Dr. Rob, there you
Asians
are.
have higher body fat and risks of cardiovascular events than whites for the same
Oh.
body weight.
No, because that's based off of BMI, I disagree because that's just
Okay.
off a fucking measurement.
Bullshit
that's not
test.
relevant.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't like some
But
like
I'll take it.
isn't like
I'll take it. I'll
yeah,
take it to bring.
don't
aren't
let
they
the
where the,
truth get
the
in the way
blue
of a
zones
good
are?
story.
Most of them are Asian
That,
places.
that blue zone stuff's bullshit, man.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't reckon it would be. To some extent, it'd have to be right.
Yeah, but to some extent, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's not like there's small pockets of humanity where they all of
No,
them
you,
live.
you
that
know what
way.
it
definitely
is,
not.
man. It's literally they go to Italy, no fucking shit in their food, no pesticides,
Yeah.
clean water. They drink fucking wine every day.
But
they go out to dinner, they socialize, they got a community.
The only problem
they're
is
happy.
metrics like that. They take a really small sample size of a small village, like you've said, and they
Yeah.
go, "Oh, people in these zones live till they're 120," and it's like, yeah, but that cunt in that village lived to
There's
120,
one.
but everyone else died
There's
at 80.
one
like-
people in that village.
Yeah.
One people.
That's right.
Not even one person. They got one
they're measuring the
people.
one person.
How
that
the
died of natural
fuck-
causes as well.
How the fuck do
Everyone
the
else got skinned
wogs
and
live so
scalped
long?
to
I
death.
don't understand that
AIDS.
one. Because like they eat so much carbs and like they still walk a lot and they still eat good food, but like they fucking chow down on carbs.
Well, but
Every
like, maybe
meal was
Carbs
fucking.
isn't bad
maybe-
for you if it's
Well-
made from quality.
Oh, yeah, sure.
ingredient.
There
They
could be
don't-
that.
In Italy, you can't have pesticides. Everything
Yeah.
has to be organic.
Well,
dude,
yeah.
that's why go shop at an Italian grocer. Get all your ingredients for your pasta there. You feel fine after eating it. You get the fucking
You
Aussie
feel
shit
like
that
you're
they
gonna shit
spray.
yourself.
Yeah, you know they spray it with the Aussie wheat and that.
Yeah, glyphosate.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's no such thing as fucking lactose intolerance and gluten allergy. Gluten allergy is just glyphosate allergy.
That's a weakness in the humanity.
Yeah,
just in the human
100%.
species. Like if you can't tolerate bread, and we've been eating bread for
It's
thousands of
gut
years,
flora.
just fucking kill yourself. There you go. First one right there. People who
Well, you're gonna have to put me on the kill
Yeah,
yourself
well,
list.
that's
then.
unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
after the jab, I'm on the kill yourself list as well.
Start eating bread and just man.
Well,
up.
it's down to you two now.
What about?
But hang on, what happens if you eat gluten? Do you just feel a bit bloated?
Oh, me personally, I just get like, my stomach feels like shit, and I
Shit-
get
you
tired.
shit through the eye of a needle.
Oh, this cunt's coming here.
Oh no!
Where's the guy with the suit?
Yeah, we need a suit.
That's Put that. Can we share that suit?
That's all we get in the suit.
Oh, he's never gonna get out of here, eh? It's gonna be constant.
We're gonna have to execute him. It's
Because he's gonna fly around the light forever.
Dude, that's the thing. If you go to France, there is no such thing as gluten intolerant or fucking lactose intolerant.
dude. How is this?
Because none of their shit has preservatives. Their milk is not homogenized and pasteurized.
And how's this for a clown? This is if you want to know, if you in one small explanation to tell everyone of the planet how Australia is. It's the country where it's illegal to drink fucking raw milk, but you can sell raw beef of the same animal legally. Get your head around that.
And not-
that tells you all you need to know about this fucking retarded place. It is upside down.
Not just frowned upon, genuinely illegal with like a
Illegal.
$40,000 fine if you get caught selling raw milk.
They sell it as
How can you
Bass
fine
milk.
someone for selling
You
milk?
can go to a restaurant and buy beef tataki, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Dude, vendors in
Makes
Australia.
sense.
There was a
Makes
vendor
sense.
in New South Wales or Queensland that got sentenced to jail for selling raw milk.
Jesus. What are you in there for, mate? Oh, I'll fucking rob someone. What'd you do?
Selling milk without.
I sold them so good.
Endangering people's health of having a bad night having the shits.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a year.
They love you, though. That's why. The government loves you.
They love you.
Jeff,
they're
the
protecting
government
you.
loves you, Jeff.
Well, they do, actually.
Yeah.
They do love Jeff.
He's a little minion, though.
Jeff had a what was it, a double bypass 15 years ago. Do you remember someone who had one of them?
Double bypass.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
Major heart surgery?
Oh, I think. I don't think that's who it is.
Do I
Nah,
know?
because we've checked this guy's house out before. I'm pretty sure.
Do I know? That
No.
person. Okay.
Is it Jeff GPT?
It might be, eh?
Chat, Jeff.
It might be.
Did you see? Speaking of which, did you see the fucking Musk's latest technologies that he's brought out?
Is this something with fucking
In 1 week,
Sam Altman?
he did some kind of computer technology thing that's going to revolutionize something or other. He did the booster catch thing. Where you see that, where they caught the fucking booster
No.
rocket. You didn't see that?
No.
Neither of you saw that.
I saw that.
It's pretty fucking crazy. It's a 30-something story size of a 20-something story building, and so you know how he's been like shooting up rockets and then they come back down, Elon Musk, and then they come back down and
They hit the firmament.
After they hit the
blow up.
firmament, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this might sound really stupid because I know you're an engineer, right? But,
Okay,
let's
go on.
say if they could do that on a scalable model that was this big,
Yeah.
right, wouldn't it just be scalable?
Nah,
And the only
because
factor is money.
nah,
If
it's not.
no,
Nah,
that's gay.
because there's other factors.
Wait,
Yeah,
they,
weight-
they are
weight,
phallic
drag,
shaped,
and
so
all
they
that sort
are
of shit.
gay.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Like, if it's shaped like a dick and it works at this big, wouldn't it work at like?
It's like
Well,
we're
it is
gay.
shaped like a dick, kind of.
We're
Yeah,
gay
so-
for sitting here talking into phallic shaped
Like that's probably the most
microphones, right?
uneducated thing I've ever said
Glok,
towards
glok.
like, engineering ever. But like, is
It's
it not?
scalable to a certain extent, but not at that small. So, like the thing that they caught, the booster thing was like 20-story building height, and they fucking caught
When
it.
you get a booster.
You keep saying booster and it's triggering.
He goes, I need another booster.
It's a needle-shaped thing that they caught, and it's got mRNA
Goes
written on the
into your
side.
veins.
Yeah. It's fine. And then
It's the kajab.
I think
anyway, so he
honestly-
did that, and then the other one he did was the ripped off iRobot. Did you see that shit?
I saw the memes around that, but I didn't know what it was related
So
to.
he's done like a driverless, like bus taxi looking thing that looks like the iRobot thing. And
Oh,
then he,
is that sort of motorbike-y looking?
oh, it's more like a bus,
Oh,
like a
okay.
minivan.
Okay, then that's
But
not
it's
what I
like
saw.
it looks like the iRobot thing. It really fucking
Have
does.
you watched-
And then
Oh, sorry.
and then the robot, the actual robot. But so they did like they launched them, right? These robot things at this party, and they're walking around and dancing and fucking whatever. And then like they're talking to them, and there's got and like they're saying like can can you do this? Can you do that? And they're speaking, right? And you're like, wow, this fucking robot. It's not a fucking robot. It's some cunt in another room.
So I saw the backlash and I didn't know what the
Yeah.
fuck it was about. Yeah, okay.
Because and the way they were talking, they were trying to talk like a robot. Hi, I'm a robot, and say shit like that. But there's just some cunt with a fucking set of headphones in another
Yeah.
room. Like, you know.
Right, and then, when
Dude,
it, then when it
AI
started molesting kids, they were like, hang on a second, you're not a robot.
This is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking.
And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
But he's like, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you kids.
I
He's
hate,
completely
I
not.
hate tuna.
But it's pretty fucking scary. Like, I
is.
see that shit and I'm just like, no,
I
I
get
don't.
erect.
I did have something that was just as scary told to me today. To be
Oh.
fair, sorry, just to like throw a little.
Was it the word
little divert,
antithesis?
yeah. No, other than that,
That did scare him quite a
so
lot.
the guy who told me about snowmanning told me about a thing today called Deja Vu.
Deja vu.
I like where this is
Fuck it.
going.
I feel
Enlighten
like
me.
this guy has some deep.
I'm having
seated-
deja vu.
He was going to be here tonight, but I swear I'll bring him next time. I swear he'll be the best fucking guest you've ever had. But he told me about Deja Vu. So Deja Vu is when like you're in the gay community and you've seen that many dicks because like
Is he gay? This guy.
gay is age, but he's all good. He's a G.
He'll come on a molester. He'll
Oh, yeah.
join in the human centipede.
Bro, he'd be at
He'll
the
start
back,
the human
at the
centipede.
back enjoying every fucking bit of
Just
sloppy
sucking
gets.
on those fucking
Yeah.
frozen turds. Just
Right, he's all good. So he told me about Deja Vu, and he explains some of his encounters where like he'll be at home and he'll have someone come around from like a site like Grindr or whatever, and he'll just go
hot.
come in the front door and just come upstairs.
Come in the front door.
And
What
he'll-
about the
he'll
back
be-
door? Does he
he'll-
come in the back door?
He definitely did.
He'll blindfold himself and just wait for a stranger to come in and do his thing.
He'll blindfold himself.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even know if the guy.
So he's just a cum disposal unit.
Exactly.
Basically.
So basically, what he's come like to realize is like when he takes the blindfold off, he goes, "Oh, I know that cock," and that's Dick.
Oh, he only knows the cock.
He knows someone. By
Well, that's
Well,
like-
because it's like his next door neighbour that
He
just
knows-
keeps coming over. It's his dad.
Same guy.
I know that cock. He's like,
He
Dad?
just got a new mustache on every week. He's like, hang on a second.
Uncle John?
Well, that's basically glory hole, right? Same deal.
But that's it. You know someone's identity by their dick.
By their cock.
Right? How do you know?
Well,
someone's
what
identity?
about?
Only a gay
Oi,
cock.
how's this, man?
Not even the most fire-breathing whore would know that.
No, that's not
Only
true.
a gay
That's
guy.
not true because they did that. Do you remember? And it was I can't remember. It was that Bert Kreischer in that. Apparently, they lined up 3 dudes, the 3 guys, and with their 3 wives or missuses, and just had their that had all they could do was their blindfold. All they could do was feel their package, and they fucking guessed right. All 3.
But see,
Feel
that's-
or look at it?
Feel.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? So if you've had a cock in your mouth, you might be able to identify it. But I'm telling you right now, I've seen my homeboy about 1 million times, and I still couldn't pick it out of a lineup.
You don't reckon you could?
Probably
What
not.
about? I could pick this out of the
All I
line because
know-
it's got one ball. I'd be like,
Yeah, and it's
the rainbow
multicolored as
cock.
well.
It's
That,
the
that,
rainbow cock.
All I know is there's poison in here and it needs to get out as quick as possible.
That's
I'm
good,
not. I'm
yeah.
not checking out aesthetics. Going, oh, how's that vein?
well, that's
It's
interesting. I don't know.
busy
I
cobra.
think you could. They've seen that fucking show where they basically just. That's what the show is. It's like called Dating Naked or something naked, and it's got a bunch of dudes or women, but the dudes and they'll be naked, and they show everything from like here down, and that's it. They can talk to them, but they just have to ask questions and all that, and like try and figure out who they're going to like out of this lineup of dudes. And one of them I was watching, just they can't like the people that make the show are just cunts because they purposely get. Like an Asian with like a micro penis.
Fucking hell.
So there'll be this black
Right on.
dude with
Of
like a
course you would.
fucking 9-inch fucking cock, and then the dude next to him is this Asian with a fucking micro penis. And it's like, you know, the woman's not going to choose the Asian with a
Yeah,
micro
but
penis.
what if? I mean, if she chooses the black guy, you're like slut.
Fucking whore, yeah.
If she chooses the micro penis, you're like slut.
Yeah.
This is the dick.
And the guy, and so what happens is you know, people get knocked out of the comp till it's the last guy. And so every time someone gets knocked out, then you get to see him, and then they say something, oh, I think she didn't like me because of this. And the Asian guy goes, well, I'm pretty sure she didn't like me because of my small penis. It's like, yes, that is exactly why.
But it's not fair as well if it's not hard. You should be able to, you know,
yeah.
target a bit.
You should be able to work a little bit of blood
Because
into
to
it.
be honest,
Yeah.
I feel like the majority of people's dicks are turtle shelling 80% of the time.
But this is the thing. If anyone's showing their dick on TV, like if you're not working blood into it, you're a fucking idiot.
But hang on,
also-
who's acknowledging a shallow vagina here?
A shallow.
A shallow. How do you even do that?
What's
Is
that?
that something to be shameful of?
No,
Shallow?
fuck no.
Like if you can't take a medium penis?
What do you mean
Do
you
you
can't
think-
take one?
Well, like because
Oh yeah, that's the whore.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Or Barry
but-
Woods
but-
misses.
But like what I'm saying is, if you can only take a small one, does that make you like not good enough? Just for discussion.
Nah, but I mean, the argument with that would be more like,
But that's
is
hard,
it
that's
like
hard
fucking?
to gauge until you've explored.
But that's what I'm
No,
saying.
but it's not
I
shallow.
mean-
it's more like waving your arm around in a warm room or something like that.
That's what-
Like,
that means whore.
tightness,
what's,
right?
What's the opposite of that? What if only half of it goes in? Does that mean that they should have shame on them?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, as you were.
But I mean, the thing is that like,
anyone thinking that.
the thing is that like, everyone's had a bird that they've banged, and when they bang, and they're like, this literally feels like I'm fucking the Grand Canyon. or
Throwing a
something.
hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah, like this is not gonna. I'm just gonna have to jerk off later.
Whereas the opposite is like, I feel like I'm trying to push a golf ball through a hose pipe.
Can you like?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of an insert that you can get?
sleeve,
you know, like,
yeah.
Pack it out.
Like
A
a
sleeve,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go get some packers
like an
from my
adapter.
trailer.
Yeah, it's a sleeve. You get them
That's
sleeve.
1 mil adapter, yeah.
Bang them in with a hammer. Bang some packers in.
Nah, you just gotta like, you just gotta
Get some
like.
PVC glue for your cock.
Nah, man, you just gotta like triple wrap. You just gotta tarp up 3 times, and then you're like, all right, now we might get somewhere.
I mean,
You get those
you
extra
could probably
thick.
just wear one of
Yeah.
those and you'll be right.
Yeah.
Just
Well, just
chuck
cut
that.
your-
Ironically, the
cut your
most the
dick in
girls that
half with a
I've
sword.
banged that have been the tightest have all been bigger, not thin.
Fatter.
Yeah, fatter.
Yeah, that's because they're fatter.
Because
and
they're fatter.
Less desirable.
No. What? What do you mean?
You just said they're tighter and they're fatter.
Sometimes
No, I'm saying the ones.
there might be
The
more.
fatter
There
ones
might
are
be
tighter.
more
That's
mass
because they're
pushing it
fatter.
together.
What do you, is that what you think?
Yeah, because they're fatter.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we're
swearing at
still
a
on.
cop.
Wait.
Other than swearing at a cop.
All right.
What? How the fuck are we still on?
Wait till the
I don't know.
misinformation bill comes in. 'Cause you won't.
Apparently, you can't swear at a cop anymore. Apparently, offensive language is an arrestable offence.
So dog cunt?
Well,
No good?
but
No
what's
good.
offensive?
All
What
right.
about, oi,
Oi, we're doing the
subjective.
list.
It's
Well, we
subjective.
still
Doing the list.
managed to fucking.
What if we said, oi, you fucking goot? Oi, you're like,
Horizontally, you horizontally
arrest him.
Horizontally.
Okay,
challenged
kill yourself.
canines.
What if we called him Throat Wobbler Mangrove?
Yeah, you
Kill yourself.
Gluten intolerant people.
Police.
well, that has to be
Police.
extinction.
I mean, Normie for double booking himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Normie.
Normie, 100%.
Oh, he's already on there from last
Put
year.
him on
okay.
again. Put an actual photo of him. Sorry, there is.
That is his photo. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Elbow, is he on there?
Yeah, Elbow's on there. Yeah.
Roger Cook.
Oh yeah.
He should kill himself.
But who who have we talked about this episode that should kill themselves?
First time gangbangers because their etiquette's all wrong.
Okay.
Flies. Flies. need to kill
Flies. That's
themselves.
extinction.
Flies. Oh, yeah, true.
I think first time
Extinction list,
gangbangers-
flies.
You missed out on this last time. So I wanted to talk about first time gangbangers and
Well,
the
let's talk.
etiquette.
Let's talk about it in the Patreon.
Yeah.
Can we do that in the Patreon?
Yeah,
we
because
can
we
do
got
anything.
10
I'm
minutes.
keen.
Alright.
I'm in.
Extinction list. Flies. Yep.
Flies.
Oh no, but if we do extinction list flies, then your mate's out of a job.
Yeah, let's not do
His
that.
new suit is going to be
Let's go
useless.
Gluten intolerant.
Gluten intolerant
Yeah,
people.
Yeah.
Well, that means I'm out. I'm dead.
Yeah, your
I'm
face.
extinct.
Everyone's
Your
Oh, well,
face.
guys, it's been good. Enjoy the
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah. See you
I'll
later.
go kill myself.
Legends. Who we got for legends?
One Drop Brewery.
Yeah,
One Drop Brewery
100%.
gets my vote.
Okay.
I drank
Chicks
Elephant
with
Tongue
big
tonight
holes.
and I liked it.
With large
Fucking
large
Chicks
vaginas.
with big holes.
Jeff Watson, kill yourself list. He's already on there about a
I
million
mean,
times.
goes
so-
without saying.
Yeah, he won the fucking kill yourself list last year. So
I really feel like he didn't deserve it, and I'm quite disappointed. Like, you've got to earn the kill yourself
He's
list,
got some stiff competition in the Labor government.
but he hasn't done anything, right? Like, you've got these people that are actually doing tyranny. Jeff Watson just sits in his basement and has heart attacks and jacks off. Do you reckon it's Jekyll? It's Jekyll.
I wonder,
It could be.
I wonder which one of us is wanking to.
Yeah, all of us. Normie. He keeps going on about Normie.
That's true.
I think. I saw it before.
yeah,
He fucking loves Normie. He's like, where's Normie? Where's Normie? Gawk, 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 Normie. That's what he's doing at home, mate.
yeah, it is for sure. Yeah, all right. Well, let's do some Patreon. So yeah, like I think I said this last week, but we for some reason Patreon just turned on again by itself and started charging everyone. And so like I opened it up and I'm like, oh fuck.
Sorry about that.
That's
Yeah.
why Drew's going to wank live on the Patreon.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why
Drew will
Drew's a
give you a
camp
back.
girl now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just sitting there back there getting that fucking 50 cents a week, just like ripping everyone off.
As you can see, everyone's getting overcharged. We're getting all this extra dosh. All of a sudden, we're doing a podcast with a pool in the background. Hey
Yeah.
guys, just fucking
Ballers.
slumming it over here.
Like, the funny thing is, I was literally saying we've gone from like one of the biggest mansions in Perth to another mansion, and they're like, but we're in.
Yep.
Just happens that
We're
way.
mansion whores. That's what we are.
Yeah. Oh,
We
our-
just whore ourselves out to mansions.
Our friends are ballers and we're paupers, all right?
Basically.
I'm not. I just have friends. It's the same arrangement.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's
It's
not my
good.
house, but you know,
That's all you need to
close
do.
enough.
Yeah, it's all you need to do.
Yeah. Sweet.
Do you
Well,
like this light, by the way? It was what, $1 at Temu?
$4. No, at the reject shop.
At
It
the
was like-
reject
yeah.
shop. That's where Jeff Watson, you'll pick up a Jeff Watson there, about 50 cents? Free.
Yeah, $4.
$4, okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, it was
that's good. So pick one up. And pick
It's
up
fucking
your
Saturday
fly
night.
suit
I
as
know.
well. Pick
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
your...
your fly suit, hey, because
I'm-
there is nothing that you could ever wear as a fashion statement that makes someone stop in the street and go, "What the fuck are you wearing, cunt?"
Yeah.
yeah, it's
That's
true.
it.
And you'll get heaps of fly
And
puss.
you'll never be bothered. You'll be the only cunt at the beach not swatting their face in like some form of frustration.
Heaps of fly puss.
The fly puss,
Fly puss is
is
pretty tight.
lining up
Fly
with
puss,
you.
yeah.
It's pretty
Every
tight.
woman
Yeah.
wants
Yeah.
a man who has
Small.
I got that fly dick too. So get in
Do you
there.
just, do you just put
Get
the
in
fly?
there.
Do you put the fly in the end of your bell end? Or?
And it just goes and fucking flies around in your foreskin.
right deep in the urethra, whistle its way out.
Wait, how good is
underneath just folded underneath the forey like snooze.
fly snooze, 4E snooze. I love it.
Oh man, have you considered forey snooze?
Yeah,
That one?
I have many times. I was thinking, have you ever docked with a fly? That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Dock with a march fly. You know, march
It just
flies have got
stings
that
your cock.
proboscis thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
when you've got a fly cock, you can put it in their proboscis and it's like a
you've
trumpet.
clearly never been to Carnet
Proboscis.
prison.
What a
You've never
fucking
been to
name.
Carnet prison, bro.
Carnet prison.
Proboscis.
Is there heaps of fly cock there?
Bro, it's called fucking.
I don't get that.
Fly cock prison.
I think we lost Rob.
It's called blowflying.
Is that what it is? Docking is Wait, how do you get into Carnet prison again? Probably by doing this podcast after the misinformation bill comes
No,
out.
you get sent there when Wooroloo is full and you're not a pedophile.
Ah,
Or if you are a pedophile.
shit. So no one in our government will be able to go to that prison. Okay.
Nah. My school principal from primary school was there. That's what
Really?
I mean, yeah. But
He's a pedo.
You're not allowed to, yeah, 100%.
He's a file.
Yeah,
His
you're not-
name was Peter, last name
You're
File.
not, absolutely. Yeah, but like, you're not allowed to interact with them. You're not allowed to look at them. If they feel threatened, like they can get kicked
Why?
out.
Kill them.
I know.
Kill them.
I know.
That guy that got dragged behind the car. Good. Now
Oh, yeah.
do that to the rest of. What about the 28 fucking pedophiles from the Wood Royal Commission?
What about
them? One of
What
them's a
about
prime
the
minister.
fucking- what about the pet shop, Pedo?
Who's that?
Peto.
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 There's a place in.
Yeah, it's called
Jandakot,
Pet O. I saw that the other
Course he
day.
fucking knew about it.
knows about this. I was like, what the fuck?
All your child molestering needs.
Yeah.
Boycott the fuck out of that place.
I feel like Roger Cook goes there regularly.
I'm going to terrorize that place within an inch of their life.
I know, and why?
Well,
like
'cause what's
Pet
the-
O, there's nothing.
That's what I mean. What fuckhead went? You know what? I don't see any problem
Pedo.
with that. Let's go with it. No,
It's
let's
like-
let's
So
do it.
just
Peto
email
file.
me at stevejohnson.peto.
File.
I just-
pedo.
I think it's a child laundering place that they just disguise them as dogs.
Dude, that's called the fucking ACT,
Yeah.
the Australian
I reckon they're
Capital
doing
Territory.
Shit for a pedo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, you've heard about
Predictive
the you've
programming.
heard about the Wood Royal Commission. 28 pedophiles that were going to the boy brothel in King's Cross, but I think I don't know, it was back in the 90s. There's like judges, a former prime minister, which pretty sure it's Paul Keating,
High level officials, military.
and they put a 100-year suppression order. None of them are in jail.
And
because there's heaps of other ones, and they don't want their little. It's like that one. There's a guy in New South Wales that got done, a pedo, and they put a suppression order on his name because they don't want you finding out his name and then people doing research into their little fucking pedo networks that are the whole government, that are child protective services, the police, the whole fucking lot of them. That'll get us cancelled. Telling the truth.
Yep. Usually does.
They're all going to pay.
It has in the past.
They always refer to them as the 28 VIP pedophiles as well. Like, oh, they're special pedophiles, elite pedophiles.
VIP.
What's the public punishment though? Is it like do we kind of play their own game and let them get gently fingered in public?
We
first?
should be able to actually
No,
stone them
this-
to death. That
this
would
is
be
what-
I
entertaining.
reckon we need to bring.
Nah,
that back
this
to
is
that-
what you
for
do.
that
Yeah.
crime.
Gallows, but make him stand there just for weeks, and they don't know when the door's going to drop.
I like the way. I like the
You
way
know,
that
like,
sounds.
have you ever been to Bali and been on that slide with a fly and you don't know? You're like, fuck, and the guy's there like, and then when it drops out, you're like,
Some dude for weeks. You're fine.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
you know what they should do is just give them a free ticket to the water bomb park. They definitely won't live.
just fucking gut biome gone.
Fuck.
But you stand them on there and you bring them out, you bring them lobster, you bring them like just last meal after last. What do you want for your last meal?
Anything but kids.
anything anymore. That's the problem. What do you want for your last
I think
meal?
it should be done like on that Batman movie where it's death or exile, but it's the same result. It's like death by exile. You have to walk across the frozen ice and eventually you just fall in.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's too nice for these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I agree.
No, because they have to make their own choice against themselves.
Have you seen
And then when
Frazzle
they
Drip?
think they make the best choice, then it gets taken away from them. Oh, it's even better.
Have you seen Frazzle Drip?
Nah, it sounds great though.
Well, it's if you watch that and then you'll change your mind very quickly.
You'll
These
be
people are
like,
fucking
there's-
pieces of shit.
There's no death that is enough for these fucking pieces of shit.
Wait, frazzled? No, I think I do. No, that's the adrenochrome shit.
The Hillary Clinton.
Well,
No,
it's
so they
the
cut,
worst fucking shit you'll ever see in
They
your
cut
life.
that
Yeah.
girl's face
Yeah.
off. Actually, I listened to the police report. Like they played the actual, you know, where they do the report in the room or
Yeah.
whatever at the end, and it was just a cop explaining what wasn't on the video that got released. Even what you think what that video was the worst. The other shit is like this guy was saying that they pulled her pineal gland out with a pair of septums and fucking ate it together.
Like through the when they're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like shit like that, and you're like, what? That's on another level. That's like some spiritual level of warfare. Like that's like next level. But that was, it was this whole thing. Man, it made your
But
fucking
what's
skin
the,
crawl.
what's the fair is fair, like eye for an eye to that.
That's what I mean.
That's the
Is
problem.
Is it slow skinning?
There's nothing we could do
Keyhole.
because we're not that evil.
Slow
Like,
skinning with vinegar, but yeah, that's the thing. We don't want to
that's
do that.
or just hang it, get it over and done with. Like just
Yeah.
something public so that the rest of the planet can go. Yeah, that they're pretty
Because
fucked.
I guess if they have a memory out of it for any, like, I guess their win is time in like being remembered. Yeah, so just ending it quickly.
I
is
love
probably the
I
best
love
way.
Bosey's idea of just hanging them all and then just have all their photos up in wherever the new parliament bill or whatever the government bill forever with
about one
hung
of
for
those-
treason,
what about
just
one of those
sprayed in
meat
red paint.
grinders? The
Hung
meat
for
grinders.
treason.
You know, you
Yeah.
throw like chairs in
Leg-
and stuff.
leg
But just,
first.
like, you set up a ceremony, but don't give it to them. And no, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See ya. I like the idea of just making them stand on the gallows for ages.
Yeah.
And it'll happen. And make the rope really long. So actually make it so long it's like at the top of a building so they get to at least a few seconds to think. They're like, ah!
I think one of the best things I heard was on that movie Django when he's like, when you snip a nigger's nuts, you know, he's got about 5 minutes, however many minutes it is. That's a fair few minutes to like really go down in pain in front of like a public audience. Just a quick snip. Is that too evil?
Well,
No, it's not.
I mean, for a pedo,
It's not.
that's pretty much warranted.
I think
but-
they just need it just needs to be a public forum and they need to go fucking quick.
Yeah.
Like for firing squad, fucking gallows, whatever. Just so that every single person can look at that and go, I'll never forget how fucking far we got with these
Can you
cunts.
pay the firing squad to aim at the kneecap?
Wait, can we play Bosey's little spray the other day? I recorded it on my phone because I fucking love it.
Let's go to Patreon.
Before we go, we'll finish off with this and go into the Patreon because sometimes you really just need to hear a good spray from Bosey and it just makes you feel fucking great.
Just spray from anyone. I fucking love a good spray. Like cunts need to get more fired up.
The file's too large. How can I send this? Messenger?
File. What, do you have a link?
No, it's on my phone.
Oh,
How do I send it?
you need a
AirDrop?
Dropbox.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send it via Dropbox or something.
That's fucking email.
Nah,
Well,
you know
if you
what-
can't send it by Messenger, you're not gonna be able to send it by email.
No, reckon?
No.
No.
That's true.
It smells like a milkshake of fucking elephant
It's
sperm.
fucking
It looks
glorious.
like milk.
Elephant sperm with MSG. That's all it is.
Wait, is that your address? I don't want to
Are you
spread
getting
it out on the
food?
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Oh, I can see it on the camera. Oh.
It's in the
Oh no, you sent it to me. Yeah.
I think I can send it through here actually because I did send it to someone. That car. We've got to bring up that car of that fucking loser as well.
Car?
What car?
What?
Yes, it's sending.
What's sending? The link. This is riveting podcast.
Is it sent? Is it popping up?
It's gonna take fucking 3 hours with the coverage down
We'll
here.
play it on the Patreon.
No, I don't
we
know.
will. I'll send one thing you can send everyone out with because we saw this loser on the way here.
Oh yeah. Oh
was that?
fuck. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Fucking unreal. This is the
Fuck,
caliber.
This is
the
the-
caliber of people in my suburb.
This is probably the next Governor General for Australia.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's more like it. I'm just ordering food.
Oh, you got it?
Not yet. Oh, get fucked.
Why? What did I do? To you?
Ah, yeah, I got it. Oh, it's a photo
Yeah.
of a Getz, a Hyundai Getz.
Zoom in on the fucking the window of this fucking pathetic fucking loser.
End poverty, tax the rich.
Black
Black Lives
Zoom-
Matter.
Can you zoom
No,
in?
you can't with these photos. I have to download it.
What an absolute bell endo. Oh, we just doxed him, eh? Oh well, fuck him.
We doxed them.
Did you get that one of the Bosie? The pop up? This is
Working.
an outrage.
Working.
Did you like the grey cum?
Window.
Theon grey cum?
I love the grey combo. That was nice. I feel like it'd be a good
So,
a skin product as
where's
well.
the fucking thing? Yeah.
Just like
What's that one?
raw
Toe. Oh,
the beekeeper.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Cookie. The beekeeper.
It's me, the beekeeper.
You got any bees? Give me your bees.
What's that one? Something abortion?
New edition.
I think
Oh,
that one
edition.
just.
Abortion. I mean, it
Oh,
may
no,
as
is
well
that
be.
abortion?
The Hyundai abortion.
I love this. I love this tax the rich idea. It's like you don't understand. Our country is set up to get out of tax for rich people. How about abolish the government?
Yeah, that.
If you want tax the rich, abolish the government.
Josh, I think this right here, that is 800 kilos of I don't understand.
How does that car support the weight of the person driving it? There's no fucking way.
No, there isn't.
Did you get that video or did it pop up?
Oh, something happened.
Yeah,
That
it's-
one?
Yeah, either or, whichever one loaded.
Socials for the time being.
I love this.
Big old Ricardo. That's a dick you'd suck.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
What a man, hey, what a man.
I wasn't
He
going to
is
go
a-
there, but all right.
This is what men should
Or do we
do.
continue as usual to wake others? I ask this not only for myself, but for others that I know that are really concerned about this.
Yeah. See, this is an individual decision because I've always taken the position, come and get me. Go on, just come and get me. But that's me, and I can't expect everybody to think and act like me. You got to make your own mind up. We're not changing. We know, for example, that ASIO has the capacity to add, delete, change, and create all sorts of nonsense on everyone's social media anyway. So all I have to do is say, oh, look, this is on your social media. And you'll say, but I didn't put that up. Well, it's on your thing, so you're going to jail. Try it. You assholes. Fucking try it. You think you're all right because you're smarter than us.
No,
You couldn't be more wrong. I'm talking about ASIO, AFP, and the other Masonic cockheads out there. If you think you are still breathing and turning up to home and work every day because you're in charge, oh man, I can't wait. This is just going to be funny as fuck. And I mean it. And quite apart from the White House and everything, if you think you're alive because we're frightened of you, again, you couldn't be more wrong. Now, we do not encourage violence because that's not going to help the problem. But let's see the scenario say that became necessary. Do you know how fucking long you'd be on the planet? Near fucking zero. So no, I'm not changing what I'm doing. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We are not encouraging violence. We're not encouraging anybody to trigger because you, my Masonic cockhead friends, are going down and hard. So there you go. There's my answer to that question. You still there, Sarah? Have they been cut out?
Keep calm for a bit.
No. I was just talking to the husband on the side.
The question I'm going to remain very direct. Yeah, I am. Because it just makes me laugh. You fucking idiot coppers, judges, lawyers, generals, admirals, air marshals, politicians. Oh, man. If you still are going to work every day and think you're going to last more than 10 fucking minutes, by the grace of God, you're still. Anyway, let's go.
Funny.
I love it.
Okay, all right. Well, we got, what are we,
I
we're at
like
a,
it, but I just don't see anything happening. That's the only
No,
thing.
there is. You just got to look.
Oh, it's been fucking a long time now, and zero's happened. It's only gotten worse.
It actually hasn't though. It is what I mean. You got there's a fuck ton happening, but if you're looking,
I don't expect miracles, but obviously,
I wish we would see just some stark contrast, like to go from no hangings to lots of hangings. But
Well, that would be the ideal. That would be the most.
We're not going to get. I don't think we're going to get that in Australia. It's going to be so fucking gradual, so that these pleb complacent cunts can deal with it.
Man,
and that's the problem. Like everyone else's complacency
What
is
the fuck is the
fucking
light
ruining
going on and
life.
on about there?
I don't know, but I've got epilepsy. So.
Yeah,
listen,
it's fucking with me.
Listen to Mike King, man. Mike King, his whole like breakdown of the Trump, of Trump. I can't remember what that episode was called. He's written a few books on it, but when you hear what Trump's actually done, what Putin did, they've fucked them. This has been going for fucking decades. It's not a thing, and I know it's been fucked for us because we lived through the COVID thing. Think about a guy like David Icke, man. Like he's saying, he's like, you all think that nothing's happening, and it's like, oh, he's like, I've been doing this for 30 fucking years. There was no one. Everyone fucking hated me. I was a joke, and now he's like, I can't go anywhere without people mobbing me, saying they love what he's doing. Everyone's on board.
That's the we could like I can whinge about it. You know how painful it is to be awake. I've been at it for like fucking 3.5 years. To think I would have to do this times 10 is fuck that. I would have gone crazy a lot. I would have been Randy Quaid times 2.
Yeah.
There's unless it's the best fucking psyop of all time. From what I've seen, they're going to get wrapped up. Like our government is going to get taken down. The whole system is coming down. Unless
we start with Trump
is part of it. If Trump was part of it, but I just can't see it.
No.
I can't see it.
He's not. The way he talks and the things that he does, he's definitely not.
Because the whole thing, everyone's like, he's a Zionist Jew, he's a Zionist.
So
he's not.
Even if he was, that's just one aspect.
But the Zionists are the ones doing this whole fucking thing.
Okay, fine. But
once again, there's no reason for them to string this out. If they wanted to do what they were going to do, they'd have already done it, and we would not be having this conversation.
And Trump demolished he demolished the Zionist media, demolished the Zionist lobbyist groups. He's done so much damage to their agenda. I look at that and I just think he can't be a part of it.
And now he's basically dropping stand-up specials. All these fucking speeches he's doing
they're so good.
wicked. That roast was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
And he goes and wears the hat and he kisses the wall in Israel and he does that. Become your enemy, right? Keep your enemies closer. It's like what Putin did to the oligarchs in Russia. Befriended them. Took 20 years. And then when he was in with them, fucking jailed the whole lot of them and ran the rest out of Russia and kicked the Rothschild banking system out of Russia.
Yeah.
Putin did what Trump is doing now a long time ago.
Yeah.
If you actually look at it, why do they fucking hate Putin so much? Why do they hate Trump so much? Unless the whole setup in everything that happens is the most perfect psyop with and it can't be, because you also go off intuition, right? And your intuition's always told you. I don't really see why Putin's this fucking evil villain or why Trump is. None of it makes any sense. The only way it does make sense is that there's people behind Trump. They're going against the globalists, against the fucking Zionist agenda.
And like you and I have spoken about many times, human beings are too retarded and fallible for there not to be a huge chink in that armor.
Yeah.
There's no way it could be this, because this is 9D chess. Forget fucking 5D. This is a whole nother dimension of reality.
Yeah,
in terms of how they're playing
you
it.
can't go too deep because it's all based on a hypothesis to begin with.
Yeah.
Hypothesis to begin with. So you have to have pretty solid first step before you get to the 9th step.
Yeah.
Because by the time you get that far down, it's way too far.
This has been going for thousands of years too. Like the bloodlines that are in control are thousands of years old. Go look into Orsini and these fucking bloodlines. They're still there.
Sure.
So this is an intergenerational thing. And if you've read books like Brave New World, all these books, they were talking about this agenda. It wasn't fiction.
Someone else, it wasn't Mike King, but someone else I saw an interview with recently was talking about that it goes back pre-Sumeria. The guy on Tinfoil Hat, the black dude.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, this predates Sumeria. This is the Phoenicians. So they've been at this shit for tens of thousands of years.
it's the same.
That is the best part. Everyone needs to listen
But I just think
those.
I think with that stuff, it's just human, the way humans are. They control.
Yeah.
They try to control. So it's not odd that if you go back to fucking, I don't know, fucking the Middle East 2,000 years ago, some group was trying to control another group.
But that group controls the world now, the whole world.
Sure. I'm not denying that.
That's weird.
And that is the difference is instead of being like 10 controlling 100, it's fucking 10 controlling millions.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's only getting
How
more.
did they keep control? That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
These
That's
same
fear.
bloodlines. Why as well did they always do child sacrifice?
Yeah, I
Go
know.
read.
Maybe
every
that's just the
ancient-
thing that humans do when they are free to, like, if you look at the Greeks, the shit they did when they got very comfortable, they would do all these weird fucking things with, like, you know, gang fucks fucking each other and all this weird trans shit. They did all that stuff as well. It's just, it seems to me like it's a normal human evolution to do that stuff.
I feel like though we're not physical beings, and there's a lot more going on than just the physical, right? And
Yeah,
people are starting to realize this. Like there is some kind of spiritual awakening happening.
I think, and that's part of the issue is too many people are looking at it like, oh, it's you know, it's a human thing. It's about money and all of this. Like this fucking transcends shit that we can't even.
Because the fact that these people have worshipped some deities for thousands of years and they're still doing it. They didn't do it for thousands of years because it didn't work, or that they're not getting some. I don't even know what that is, but you know that that's happened. You can see it in all ancient cultures.
Yep.
Moloch, Baal, all these.
Well,
fucking
I
things,
think
they're-
that's another intrinsic thing in humans. Like if you look at Easter Island, they had their own religion, and it lines up with other religions for like sacrifice and resurrections, and it just seems like people
and that's a good point you make, because that does tie in with religion, part of that kind of prison that keeps us here. Like it's not to say that there's not intrinsic values in some of those religions that are good, that should be lived by, but it seems like there maybe was one common existential belief that got co-opted and split into these little ideologies.
that could be true.
The common belief is always that we are God. Is that there is no God. We are the God, and to look internally, not to look externally at an external fatherly governing figure. It's to look internally and connect with yourself and connect with the source, and we're all one thing. Like,
well, maybe the original version was, but the fucking Muslims and Christians now don't believe that.
Yeah, well, that's as soon as you attach an ideology to anything, it's fucking done.
Yeah, but they were created as psyops, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, Christianity.
Well, the Egyptians had a more better thing like that, and if you look at like Buddhists and stuff, they are closer to that.
Well, and that's the thing. Buddhism is not. It's not a religion.
No.
Yeah.
It's.
We're gonna
it's been co-opted
switch
tonight,
over
I'll
and
give you-
talk more about fucked up religions and things.
This is the spiritual podcast. Oh, guess what? I'm doing fucking. You
Meth.
switch over. Yeah, I'm doing
Mushrooms.
meth. No, I'm doing
a Mormon tomorrow.
Anal sex.
I'm going door knocking again, boys. I waited to bring it out. No,
Nice.
I'm doing a.
How does Laura feel about the extra wives that you'll be bringing in?
That's why I'm doing it. No, I'm doing what do you call it? The
Anal.
hypnosis
Definitely
therapy on Wednesday.
Oh, hypnosis. I've done it
with
Boris.
Homeboy. Yeah, sick.
I've done that before.
Oh, we should get Boris on the pod.
Oh, here's an
yes, we
interesting.
should,
Here's an
yes.
interesting thing, which you wouldn't really think is happening, but because I came back from Thailand because I fucked my stomach up and it's still fucked, and one of the potential fixes is hypnosis, because your gut is linked to your brain, right?
Yep. I was talking to Adam about this.
Yeah. And so the GI doctor, he's a mainstream doctor. He was like, yeah, so I'm
Joe.
getting some of my patients to do hypnosis.
Yep.
I was like, whoa.
Dude, 'cause
really? And he's like, yeah.
I honestly,
we're not physical beings.
Yeah,
man.
this is not woo-woo, man. I am 100% convinced that if you were able to convince yourself that you were well, you would heal yourself.
Dude,
Yeah.
the placebo
It's kind of like
effect's
Doctor
been-
Strange.
The placebo
can just-
effect's been proven time and time again.
Well, yeah, placebo definitely works.
Well,
a lot of
that's
times.
it. Might-
Especially for mental health things.
Yeah,
Placebo
let's
works.
go to Patreon because
Yeah,
this is a
let's.
whole nother fucking rabbit hole.
Righto. Well, we got a long fucking episode today. And then we'll do next week.
We're getting them back.
I'd like to do weekday, but anyway. All right. Too easy. See ya on